Welcome to Figure Fight Club, where collectors come to play. Discussions from Valaverse to hot toys shaped by collecting. Where pour a drink for yourself, collect your thoughts. Join us on this journey and action-packed talks. In the club, the fight is on. Action figures shine like the break of dawn. Collectors gather around, any drink will do. In Figure Fight Club, we welcome you. Welcome with the flow, with the flow. Welcome with the flow, with the flow. Up high, let's cheers. You're among collectors and like-minded peers. From stores to conventions, we take you backstage, exploring figures from modern day to the Stone Age. In the club, the fight is on. Action figures shine like the break of dawn. Collectors gather around, any drink will do. In Figure Fight Club, we welcome you. Welcome with the flow, with the flow.
Welcome to episode 1 of Figure Fight Club. Thank you very much for being here. I'm very nervous and excited at the same time. There's nothing else to say really. It's just the fact that, I've helped launch 2 podcasts this year. So I guess it was inevitable that I would start my own. So here it is. So hope you guys like the show. I'm going to have some surprises. This show, we're going to do some giveaways, some extra giveaways. But I'm not alone, so let's bring out some of the people that are going to be with me. I'll introduce first my brother from another mother. He's part of my clique, Brandon, a.k.a. Illustrated Figs from Plastic Journey Podcast.
Yo, what up?
How's it going?
Man, it's nice to be in the passenger seat and just
it is, right?
enjoy my snacks.
That's good, man. I'm glad to hear that. But cool. I guess we have some more people, so let's bring them out. This man, the next one I'm going to introduce, runs the 3 POA podcast. He has been very, very helpful in, helping me form Figure Fight Club and just shouting it out and, doing everything, of me asking him, and he's been generous and helpful. So let's bring him out. LaserPants.
Oh, you got the theme song, baby. Nice. I like it.
I'm ready.
Thanks for having me on the first episode. I feel so privileged.
Hey, man, I couldn't do it without you. So that's how I look at it. And we have one more guest, so let's go ahead and bring him out too. He is probably the best toy villain I know. Likely sitting in his giant toy mansion in his robe. So let's bring him out. Kato.
It's Kato.
It's the figures are fighting. It's the theme of the show. It's the name.
Oh.
I'm doing what the show is.
It is Figure Fight Club after all. How are you guys doing? How was
Our figures can fight each other, Kato.
Oh, look at that. Side to side. Window action.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Round 1, fight.
Ooh, that's a good one. There we go.
Look at them go. Oh, I called in a special power.
He called him Batman.
I'm a little disappointed. I thought I was going to be the only one here, but I have to share the screen with. You know what? It's fine. It's fine.
We got a big car.
I got a big car.
You talking about me, Kato? Because I can just
No.
Oh. Yeah. Well, thank you.
I will gladly share a bed with a screen with you.
Relish and enjoy this time where you can play copyrighted music and not care. Yeah. It's really fun.
Enjoy.
You have a good point there. Oh man, so much things, man. How are you guys doing? How was your Thanksgiving?
It's good.
Great.
Yeah, enjoyed it with the family.
Lots of turkey.
Lots of turkey. Lots of food comas.
Zero turkey. Don't care for it. But yeah.
Okay.
I've actually got 3 dinners. Last night was just here at home with the family.
Okay.
Tonight is at my parents'. I'm actually going to be late because of this show.
Sorry.
I'm going to head over right after. No, it's fine. I mean, I committed to you before I told my mom that I'd go. So she should have invited me before Monday. And then tomorrow I get to go have dinner with the in-laws.
Okay. I totally get it. Just smile and nod. Smile and nod.
Yeah.
Kato, how about you? How's the Great Smoky Mountain Toy Drive?
It's fantastic. It's going exceptionally well. Better than I expected, thanks to fine folks like y'all that have sent in some toys, and we're gonna hopefully make some kids pretty happy and some parents pretty happy. So
that's awesome. And I wanted to drop the link to it in here. You have Kato's amazing face as well. It's the Sassafras Shops?
Yes, sassafraspost.com. You can go there and donate directly to the store. What those donations do is allow the ladies that work there to pick up some toys and put them aside based on the amount that you donate. You're not actually donating to the store, just to basically you're buying product and the ladies there pick it out. But also there's an address on there where you can mail toys if you want to do that. Please, only new unopened toys, preferably 15 years and younger. I appreciate folks that want to send used toys, but I mean, do you really want to
I prefer new for sure, 100%.
Get rid of some stuff.
Yeah. I mean, even go to Ollie's. I mean, it's the best time to go right now, right? Is to buy it now because Black Friday sales going on. Everything is half off, or most stuff is half off. You could go to discount stores like Ollie's, Ross, and pick up some toys for some kids who need them.
I went to Ross today, packed full of new toys. Yeah. Tons of stuff.
Yeah, and we've had folks buy stuff from Amazon and just ship it to the receiving address be the store. So lots of different ways to do it. Yeah,
that's awesome.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be good stuff.
So I was watching Legend Series show, members only show last night, and it was really cool. Actually, there was a lot of people on the screen, and there were, he was saying thanks, and everyone was saying what they were thankful for this year. So I kind of wanted to do the same thing. Sorry, Tony, but it's going to happen. Illustrated Figs, what are you thankful for this year?
Well, like other than the normal stuff, like family and all that good stuff. I'm actually going to say I'm thankful for the opportunity that my company has given me. Just over and over, because it's put me in a position, and it's not all about what you can buy with your money, but just because it's a toy show, it's allowed me to probably irresponsibly elevate my collection. But not just that, but like to do all this, like we go on trips, we go on all this stuff, whereas back in the day I wouldn't have been able to do as much. So I'm pretty thankful for the opportunity my boss has given me, not just for toys, but to be like financially independent. Because I've always had roommates for like a really long time. I have my own. I'm just at the beginning of our show. It was the journey of I moved out of a roommate's situation and have my own house now, my own stuff. I pay all the bills, so like, I'm pretty thankful for that.
So you've grown up.
Yeah, I grew up finally.
They grow up so fast.
Yeah. Proud of you, bro.
I mean, it took a while, but we're here. We're here.
How about you, LP?
I am thankful for having a very understanding and patient wife who doesn't ever bust my balls about buying toys. And I'm thankful for my kid. He's 14 now, and he's not an asshole. So that's cool. I'm thankful for that. And I'm thankful for both of them putting up with me being an asshole constantly. So that's what I'm thankful for.
Okay. How about you, Kato?
Well, I'd be stupid to say I'm not thankful that the wife and I weren't incredibly lucky during the storm and came out fairly unscathed. That was awesome, despite the folks that weren't so lucky. I too am grateful for my wife. I too am grateful for my wife, who not only like supports the whole YouTube thing, but encourages it. She's my biggest fan, and I am hers.
That's awesome.
And couldn't ask for more with that. And I'm grateful for every time that I wake up on the right side of the dirt. It's another good day, you know.
I totally understand that. I mean, again, like you guys, I'm very grateful for my wife. She is a trooper, definitely dealing with me. And the fact that she allows me to buy so many freaking figures and like just constantly dropping like big hauls. She's in it though. She's definitely supportive. That's for sure. Then just thankful for all of you guys. Honestly, like this year has been podcasts for me, and it's always been podcasting this year. So, and then of course the cons, like that's been a new thing too. Every year it seems like I started in 2022 with my first con was Legions Con ever, and then from there it just kind of I would say last year was like about 5. This year probably went up to about 8 or 9 cons. So it's been increasing. So I'm curious to see what next year will bring.
And I'm also thankful to be on the first episode of Figure Fight Club.
You deserve it, man. 100%. You're the first person who I watched in podcasting.
Oh, I am sorry. I apologize after the fact. No, thank you. That's awesome. It was cool meeting you. Like when we first met, I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, Heroes Con. Yeah.
Heroes Con. That was awesome.
I remember because I kept trying to convince you to buy some Mythic Legions figures.
Yeah, and it's right up there, and you and my wife ganged up on me and convinced me to buy it. So
that's right. That's right.
Thanks. It was awesome. Good stuff.
I like that show, Heroes Con. It's cool because there's a lot of artists there too.
It's a mix of a lot of stuff. Yeah.
It's a great show. It's one of the first cons I ever went to. Was Heroes Con. It was a lot smaller when I started going there. Because I lived fairly close, probably within 30 minutes to where it always was when I was in the upstate South Carolina area before I moved to the beach and before I moved to the mountains. So yeah, it was the first one. Used to go to the Heroes Aren't Hard to Find to buy comics all the time. But yeah, always a favorite show of mine. If I can get there.
Awesome. I know next year I think it's the same time as Joe Fest. So now the big debate is happening if we're going to be doing Heroes Con or Joe Fest.
Oh, I will choose Heroes Con over Joe Fest.
No. Okay. I heard Joe Fest was more toys though.
Oh, it is. It definitely is more toys. Yeah.
And I think Ace is going to be there. I'm suspecting.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, it's always good to see Ace. He had a live stream on earlier.
Oh, I must have missed that one.
Come home with a fleet of vehicles.
I know.
I've already got a fleet of vehicles. I have no freaking clue.
Yeah.
I've got 2 tanks coming from him with all the upgrades.
Ew.
When I say coming from him, don't nobody freak out. He's not giving me anything. I bought them. So
it's okay. I know he's giving it to you. Don't lie.
That's what, man. I get messages all the time, like, "Oh, it must be nice to get all the free stuff from all these companies." I'm like, "Yeah, it would be. It'd be awesome."
Yeah,
I wouldn't even care if you hated me for it.
I mean, brag about it. That's what you got to do, though.
But yeah, I enjoy buying stuff.
So, speaking of buying stuff, have you bought anything for Black Friday?
I have not. I may wait till Cyber Monday because I keep telling myself I'm going to get a Stream Deck like all the cool kids.
Dude, it's a pain in the ass. I bought one, and Ryan had to keep messaging me to help me figure it out. And it still didn't work right, as you can see.
But Ryan figured it out.
If I figured it out, anyone can.
I'm not a techie guy. My techie guy is the guy right above you, and he wasn't helping me on this one.
Yeah, my setup is completely different from yours. I I have an interface I have to use with this mic, and
He's
I
got
watched
like
7 tutorial
27
videos to
switches.
set it up. Yeah, it's crazy. It is not out of the box friendly at all. It's really meant to like control your stream, but when you want the sounds and stuff like how we do, you got to put in a little bit of extra something to get that to work.
Got you.
Love
So
taxes.
that's our friend
That's
Ish.
Ish.
He's
our-
building.
He's our tax man.
Yeah.
Great dude. He was a fun dude to meet too.
Yeah. Well, he does IshCon. He runs that every year in out of North Carolina. So you should come to one of the shows. He's gonna, what is it, May 17th this year? May 17th, 18th, 19th?
Yeah, up
or
the time
2025. Yeah.
The show schedule for the year always messes me up because it's right around the time I do a lot of traveling for work. So I have to. It's like I'll buy tickets to a show and then a work trip will come up and I'm like, well, there was money wasted because
Yeah.
can't do that anymore. But it is what it is. I go to every show that I can, especially the ones around July and August. Those are the ones that are harder to get to.
Yeah. No, I definitely understand that. So Stream Deck is one of the things that was on your list. What about anything else? Anything toy related?
It's tough now, man, because there's stuff on I got on my Christmas list to give the wife to buy, but all of us, we buy all this stuff year round. So most of the stuff that ends up going on sale Black Friday, you look at and you're like, I already have that, or
And I paid full
it's not
price.
something I wanted in the first place. But I'll look at I will go to TF Source. They normally have some of the best Black Friday prices. Them and Big Bad Toy Store normally have some really good sales. But TF Source, if you're into third party Transformers, that place has some really good deals, and they change every day. So there'll be like daily sales, but most of the time it's either stuff that I already have or I didn't want it enough. So it's got to be something that I was just on the fence about until the price, and the price grabs you.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
How about you, LP?
I don't know about you guys, but it seems like the sales haven't been as good this year. Like as far as like the toy stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, like Big Bad had some stuff, nothing that I really wanted. I went to Valaverse.com and got a few things because they were having their sale. They got like 10% off $100, 20% off $200, and 30% off $300. What else? I ordered a 2-pack of Mandalorians off of Walmart for $30, $31. It just, everything was just kind of like Kato said, I either already have it or the sale just isn't low enough for me to grab it, which means to me, that means nowadays it's like, well, I guess I don't really want it then, do I? Right? I got to be way more selective. But I did go to a liquidation store, okay? Like the ones that Art G goes to, and he just finds everything that's brand new for like $1 each, right? It was kind of like that. But they had this wall of action figures, but there was only like 6 different ones. One of them was that Target Black Widow, this one right here, right?
Okay.
$5. They were all $5
wild.
each.
What?
That's
Well,
crazy.
that's
Yeah.
a good deal for sure.
Yeah. I got to go back tomorrow because now people are like, oh, get me one. I'm like, all right. But yeah, I got her for Black Friday. I mean, this wasn't Black Friday, but yeah. Titania.
Is that the baby oil she's holding?
I don't know what that is. That Ninja sent that to me.
That's
Articulated
that
Ninja.
Diddy oil. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's definitely the baby oil then.
Yeah, she's great. Yeah, I got her.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, as far as Black Friday, wasn't really feeling it.
Yeah.
Nothing really grabbed me. I'm sorry. I wish I had something exciting to tell you. But
And I don't
nothing.
army build, so it's like I don't have a reason to buy I don't really army build, so I don't have a reason to go in and buy multiples of anything just because it's on sale.
Got you.
Right,
Okay.
yeah.
Now, you did talk about Kato getting free stuff from toy companies, which he does, by the way. Like
Constantly.
everything he has.
I've actually heard that too. I'm pretty sure
all
I
I
didn't buy
comms.
any of this. No.
Yeah. It was on the house. But I actually got my first like unpaid for toy. And
Oh,
they expect me to make a video of it,
Oh,
right? And I'm like, I've never done a toy review, but it's this lightsaber from some Chinese company. The guy in the email, I'm pretty sure English was a second language because this came from like Shenzhen, China, somewhere. But I have to review this lightsaber, and they didn't tell me what I had to say because I wouldn't have done it. They said I could say whatever I wanted,
okay.
but it's not going to be a great review if I do one. I almost want to send it back, be like, you know what, guys, I'm not trying to hurt your company. But yeah, no, this lightsaber is not great.
I may have gotten that email too, and I was like, I've never done a single Star Wars. I don't think I've ever done a Star Wars thing. And then I was like, I feel like it's gonna be terrible.
Is it
Does it-
just the hilt?
Is it
that?
just
I probably
the
thought it was
No,
a scam.
it has the blade,
Okay.
but it's not even a quick release. You have to like stick it in,
And then like put the pin
How-
in
how
to,
far
like,
and
in?
hold
then
it.
How
it
deep?
comes with a little Allen wrench, and you have to tighten the
Yeah.
screws around the. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what kind of cheap Chinese shit is this?
So
Oh
when
wait,
you're fighting,
it
like
is.
hold on a second. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm ready.
yeah, right. It doesn't vibrate, but it can do different colors. By the way, all the lights are in here; they're not in the blade. So the tip of the blade is like not light.
Oh,
It doesn't.
Yeah.
It
It doesn't light
it
up at all.
fades as the light goes up the blade, right?
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
but it is rechargeable. It has a USB-C port, which is nice.
Is it at least cheap for those
Yeah, I
that
was
may
gonna
want
say.
it just for decoration?
Oh, I didn't even
Yeah.
look it up. I should see
That
what
was
they
like
charge.
$30.
I forget the name of the company. I do. I don't remember the name of the company. I have to go search for the email.
Is it called Right Saber? No, sorry. Take it. Don't edit that out. Edit that out.
Kato, we talked about this.
It was uncalled for. I can't believe you even said that.
We talked.
That's funny.
Yes, it is
That
called
was-
Right Saber. I don't really like it that much.
It ought to be a shame. I can't even believe you went there.
I feel like Black Friday doesn't feel like Black Friday anymore. Did you guys ever participate in the, right after Thanksgiving like meal? We would like drive and go hop right in line at like Best Buy, Target, whatever, and do the whole wait it out and the battle and all that.
Overnight.
Yeah, overnight.
I remember doing that at Toys R Us and Best Buy,
Yeah.
like 25 years ago.
Yeah.
And like
I mean,
the
it
crap,
like sucked, but it was tradition.
dude, the crap that I got at Best Buy, I got this stupid 5.1 surround sound system. It was the biggest piece of shit, but it was like $25.
Yeah.
It was bad. But the Toys R Us ones were cool because you could. They used to have good sales.
I worked at Best Buy and Circuit City and all these retailers for many, many moons. I hated you people.
What do you mean, you people?
Yeah.
I said what I said.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we'd have to get there at like 3:00 in the morning and prepare, and yeah, it was a nightmare. And Circuit City was commissioned for the longest time, and commissions get cut like crazy on that day, so you end up working like 14 hours for like 5 cents a pro. It was terrible, horrible. Best Buy was worse. It was a nightmare. So I rarely, once I left that place, I rarely participated in any kind of Black Friday hunts.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
It's the
It
worst.
burned me too bad.
I mean, back in the day, I used to just go to like Walmart. I don't think I've ever been to Target for Black, at least like at night.
Well, you
but
got to
during the
target your
daytime-
item, depending, because every store had like their doorbuster,
Yeah.
like the draw. So if you need like a TV
I
or
mean,
like a stereo,
half the time I
or
would just
whatever.
go to push people to be honest with you.
You just go in there to get in
Just
the
throw
pit.
an
You're just like
elbow.
throwing children. Just like, ah.
Now,
It was-
I
it was
have
fun.
seen plenty of fist fights over things.
Yeah.
So, like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I worked there throughout most of the early 90s all the way up to the early 2000s. And I saw plenty of fist fights over some like cheap DVD players and things like that. It was great. That was a good time. That was worth being there for. Seeing grown women punch each other in the face over a DVD player. Fantastic.
Yeah, all that crap they fought over, like in 2 months, it
Obsolete.
doesn't matter. It's like,
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, it's the time where it's all for like Christmas gifts and like, oh, let me get something that looks expensive, but you're getting it for a good deal, which is it's all corporate America, really.
yeah.
I used to stock up on. I would do that, but then in the day I would use some civilness and just go by Circuit City actually leisurely, and I would always grab. It was like 100 pack of like blank CDRs for like $10 because I used to burn a lot of CDs, and
We all did.
That'd be
Yeah.
yeah, I'd be good for like the year with that.
LimeWire.
If not like 2 years. Yeah.
The Kazaa. That's what I used to use.
BearShare,
that was-
Napster.
Napster. Yep.
LimeWire was great, and you could always got like a free song, some porn, a virus.
Yeah.
Yeah, the trifecta.
You know, I totally forgot we're doing giveaways. Let's go ahead and start the first giveaway.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's giveaway time.
All right, hashtag ValaAF. We are going to be giving away. I think I dropped a picture out there earlier, but this is going to be a exclusive
Ooh.
Pandora signed by Bobby Vala.
Nice.
I don't have a signed one.
Yeah, I don't have a sign. I'm going to enter just to mess up the algorithm.
You should enter. You guys are allowed to enter. Just an FYI. He also wrote "Figure Fight Club rocks." I think. I could say sucks too.
I'm entering. I don't even care.
Do
I
it.
hope I
Do
win. I hope I win and all of you lose. I do not wish
Vala
any of you
AF.
luck.
Oh, it's
I
actually working.
wish none of you luck. None.
But then I guess next we'll give away Boreas, Mythic Legions Boreas the horse.
Oh,
think
wow.
Actually, that side
Man.
doesn't even have his.
That's a
Best-
good horse.
best-
I got that horse.
Best horses in the game right now, I'd say.
There's one on 5K that I keep eyeing, but I don't want to pull the trigger on it because I don't trust it. I don't know what the name is. I don't trust like the third party company because it's new,
Ah,
so I
yeah.
want them to work out their kinks. I trust
Is
5K with
out?
my life at this point because I buy too much from them.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah. 5K is legit.
Oh yeah, I love 5K.
Yep. I love buying from them.
So Vala AF guys,
Valaf.
Vala.
I thought it was just Vala as fuck.
Oh yeah, that too.
I guess it could stand for Action Force too, but I like my definition of it better.
I did not even clue into it. Action Force. I totally in my head it was Vala AF. That's
He was trying to spell voila, but got the spelling
I think my
wrong.
camera went out.
Oh, I thought you were.
I don't know what happened.
Cue the.
There it goes.
Also, you have to hit the like button in order to win. If you don't hit the like button, you're disqualified.
No, you
Yep,
gotta
we will
subscribe.
know.
And subscribe.
subscribe.
Join the
Subscribe.
newsletter and the mailing list.
There you go. I don't know what just happened to my camera. but
Chad's werewolf vampire finger said I smell. I smell good.
Oh, shit.
I have very good hygiene.
I can attest to that. The back of his neck smells like cedar.
Kato, you're saying too
And-
much.
And pine cone.
Sandalwood.
And
I mean, I'm
leather
personally-
bound books and rich mahogany.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pull it because I totally forgot that I had giveaways. Last chance, guys.
Do it.
Vala AF.
Roll it.
This just gives Kato a better chance of winning.
That's right. I would like to wish all of you luck, but I won't.
All right, we're
You-
doing it.
You just jumped 10 viewers because everyone got their alt accounts in to enter the giveaway.
Oh, so close.
Hey, that's
Missy,
smart.
congratulations.
Oh,
Man,
nice.
I saw my name twice. I was sure it was going to be me.
Nice.
I should probably write.
Reroll.
There'll be more. We're doing more.
Critical reroll. No.
There's multiple.
No. Is that a real thing? That sounded like I knew something.
Misty, just reach out to me on Instagram. Congratulations. There's a button for this, right? Going back.
Congratulations, Misty.
No, Misty is good people. She's actually I believe she's in North Carolina as well.
Yep. Out west.
Yeah. We're gonna do horsey.
I take back my non-wishing of luck this time.
Hashtag horsey for the next one.
Horsey.
And again, you guys can all be in this, and now I could hide the screen for a little while. I should probably have more space.
Bam.
Here. All right.
Hashtag
We're gonna
horsey.
put Kato up there at the bottom. There you go. That way everyone sees the hashtag. But sorry to interrupt, though. We're having a good conversation, but I totally forgot to put that in there. So
Hey. What'd you get for Black Friday? You get anything?
I did get some. What did I buy for Black Friday? I bought Hot Toys. I know that. So my wife picked up, or I guess I told my wife that she picked me up some Hot Toys. I got a Tony Stark Avengers suit, and then she also picked me up a King Shark that made it eligible to get the 2-pack Boba Fett Hot Toys.
What Tony Stark did you get? He's in a suit?
He's in
It's the in-game,
white-
like the white suit
the crappy white suit.
where they like,
Oh.
go back in time.
I want him to do the skinny and sickly and almost dead Tony Stark from when he was out in outer
Yeah.
space.
Yeah.
Like have a ragged
Oh.
tank top, kind of stained.
1980s Robert Downey
I
Jr.
think that
You're right.
That'd be pretty funny.
that would be interesting.
He's like posed like this, like he's dying.
Yep, that's going to be
Like,
the clip we save. That's going to be the clip we save and make go viral and tell everyone that Ryan was making fun of.
Crippled Tony Stark.
Yeah.
He's got like the IVs in the
Yeah.
bag and all that. Yeah,
Mhm.
cool.
Poor Tony.
Apparently, Cat Werewolf Vampire thing said hashtag Kato's mom.
Yeah.
Hey, don't talk about her like that.
If you do see her, if she's there, you tell her to get home. I still need more turkey.
Seriously, Chad's werewolf vampire finger. Don't talk about my side bitch like that.
You still owe me money.
How about
worry,
you?
I'll send you some.
laugh
I'll
at
send you
that.
some Action Force figures.
My mom would laugh
For
at
your
that.
mom.
Fine. Why does that sound like an insult? I'll send you some action figures for your mom.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm not. It doesn't upset me at all.
Until they turn out to be like Pops.
I'm gonna send your mom Funkos.
Now you're talking about my pops. Jeez, leave both of them alone. My mom and my pop.
I
about you?
went through a pop phase and I'm super ashamed. I had like a couple hundred and I don't know what I was doing.
Wow.
It
I
was
got
a
rid of
big
them all.
trend. I mean,
It was.
listen,
yeah.
dude, I had like 6 Beanie Babies in 1998.
Listen, I mean,
So-
the pop thing was fine. It was one of the few ways you could get some of your nostalgia kicks with so many different things.
Well, I had that rule
Right.
that I would only buy pops of figures I didn't have. But then I broke the rule and I'm like doubling up, tripling up, and I'm like, what am I doing? Like
Yeah.
it got out of hand. So had to stop that.
Chad's werewolf vampire finger. Your mom likes forced action. Yeah, you heard me. It's different. It's different.
So, Brandon, what'd you pick up for Black Friday?
So I agree with LaserPants on there. It was a lot of stuff that like it was just old stuff that's just more on sale, and you either like if you hadn't bought it by now, you're kind of like but you know the sideshow was probably for me the best bang for your buck, so I picked up a couple Hot Toys to get the free gift, and they should be here whenever they ship. I have regular like stuff I picked up that got here from a couple days ago, but as far as Black Friday, that was it, just the Hot Toys.
Okay.
I behaved.
Except for like, didn't you say you had like $200 worth of figures in your cart
Well,
earlier today?
Yeah, at Target, and then I put it all back, and I just like, what am I doing? I don't need all this. Like, you know, you got to set budgets and stuff. Otherwise, you can't just blow your whole paycheck on Friday. That's crazy. So, you gotta maintain some dignity, right?
Do you though?
Yeah.
Strippers.
No, I mean no.
You
there's
already
plenty
bought
of times
Funko Pops willingly.
Yeah,
dignity.
Hey.
Go.
Over 100.
that was when I had, you know, I've like we said at the beginning of the show, I've evolved. You know, I'm, you know, independent now. So,
Dude, I bought Last Jedi Black Series figures like before the movie came out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not after.
No,
Maybe one.
maybe a trooper.
I bought Cara Dune. That was about the only one I bought.
That wasn't Last Jedi.
It was.
No, I'm just saying that's the only Star Wars figure I bought.
Oh,
I'm still tempted by troopers. I like the stormtroopers.
the First Order ones.
No, not those ones.
Yeah.
But
I
like,
did buy a Star Wars figure, Black Series, not too long ago. It was like $11. It was like one of those Imperial like tank dudes from Mandalorian.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I guess I did buy the Mandalorian too. I'm a liar.
We're used to that.
I mean, think about this. There's people out there that bought Admiral Holdo for full price.
Mm.
Those people are out there.
There's people that bought Jyn Erso for full price twice on
man.
retro card and on like every way she came out carbonized and
I was gonna say the more than twice because they had the 3-pack of her too.
oh god.
Jyn Erso wasn't horrible though. I mean, like Holdo.
I just saw her a lot.
But yeah, oh my god, there were so many Jyn Ersos out there. What people were finding her at Walmart for like 1 cent. Like removed from the system, it's a penny.
Holy crap,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
It'll all change when Elon buys Hasbro.
He's gonna change it to Tespro, and we're off to the races after that.
Test bro.
That's right.
Sick.
He'll make a
Hey, if we get
one-ton
a
Tesla. I can't wait.
If we get a Cybertruck HasLab, maybe.
I'm in.
We'll see.
That'll be the only way I buy a Cybertruck. Yeah, I'm in.
For like for classified with like a
I
minigun
want a
mounted on
classified
top and-
Cybertruck. That's right.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
It's advertised as bulletproof, so you can shoot at it and see.
A 112 SpaceX rocket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see that there was literally a Tesla robot action figure for sale on the Tesla website? Like
yeah,
they
I
made
heard
one.
about that. Yeah,
I tried to get it, and the website was like, it wasn't usable. It
I heard
just
it
kept
sold
crashing.
out very
Yeah.
quickly.
Yeah.
But apparently it was like all like it moved by itself and all that stuff.
No, it was just an action figure.
Oh,
Yeah, he does these like random things. Like I remember years ago he did like a flamethrower.
Yeah.
And it just like sold out like in 20 minutes or something.
the
Like,
Tesla
Baseball,
flamethrower?
the flamethrower.
yeah.
Holy crap!
It was
Kids will love
pretty
it.
sick. One of my buddies bought one and he had like a barbecue and he like whipped it out, but it's super crazy. Like he did no alcohol with the flamethrower. Not at all.
I whipped mine
Or-
out
or-
at the barbecue, and people did freak.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna add Horsey back on just so we could pull the trigger on that one, and then we can keep going.
Pull the trigger on Horsey. Done that before.
Good luck, guys.
I wish you no luck at
Oh,
all.
I saw my name.
I did see your name too.
Here it is. That's it.
Oh.
Aw.
Rondo, congrats.
Congratulations.
It's rigged.
Congrats, I guess.
I don't know how StreamYard works.
Is Rondo here? They have to claim it,
If
right?
he's not here, yeah, if he's not
You have
here,
5 seconds to claim it.
reroll.
Is
Reroll.
I mean, LP and Kato both are asking, is Rondo here?
If,
Oh, he's
dang it.
here.
He didn't answer
Ah.
fast enough, so prize rescinded.
Ooh. Do you want to horse that? back?
Congratulations.
No, I have that horse. I wouldn't have taken it.
It's like, man, you're hurting people. All right, let me just put it in my notes.
I'm so glad Rondo won, and it wasn't me. God, I'm so humble.
So I have an overlay for this one too. Man, I swear to God, I don't know how you guys do it. You constantly have to flip everywhere, from
Yep.
comments
Yeah.
to brand to like. Why isn't there a button that just makes your life so much easier?
It just reads your thoughts and just
Let's
does
talk
what
about
you're
some
thinking.
pickups.
I need multiple screens.
It doesn't help. Well, I guess it does when you share a screen, but multiple screens don't help. Let's talk about some pickups.
Pickups.
I love pickups.
It's a Ford Ranger.
Would do you guys consider Tesla a pickup?
If I
Tesla
bought one.
truck.
If you bought one. Oh yeah, I mean like a pickup truck.
Oh,
No, that's not a pickup truck.
I don't know what that thing is. I don't like it personally.
I mean, it looks horrendous.
Yeah,
it's very
I finally
spacious on the
saw one
inside.
up close the other day. It's massive.
they are
Yeah.
big.
Yeah,
I have a neighbor
yeah.
that has one. Yeah.
I think it's huge.
They're-
Just don't
they're-
slam
they're
the
around.
doors, apparently.
John, I agree, man. Illustrated Figs didn't let me borrow the producers of the Plastic Journey podcast, so it didn't work. I tried. I asked him. He said no.
I'm like restraining my button mashing fingers every time you do something where I'm like, I would like hit the sounds.
You know what, Brandon?
You've reached your limit on talking. Shut the fuck up.
Whoa!
good one.
I didn't realize that we could use language on this show.
Only if it's pre-recorded.
No,
Well, it's after 9. I think it's fine.
It's after 9.
I mean,
my
hopefully
virgin
my
ears.
kids aren't. Oh, come on. Nothing about your ears are virgin. So, Kato, did you get any pickups?
Yeah. I mean, I showed earlier. I got these nice 2 little dudes from you, actually.
Yeah, that's
Speaking
right.
of
I did send it to you.
Good stuff. That's yours. I've got. I think I showed these off last night to some folks. I got some Animal Warriors of the Kingdom, the Gladiator Wave here.
Ooh, how do you like the
Kissed.
hyena?
I really like them. I mean, maybe I'm biased, but I like everything they've done so far.
Okay.
Can't wait for Mamba.
Is that the
Mamba,
elephant?
the big effluent. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
And
that
then,
at Legion's Con.
A really good friend of mine, another really good friend of mine, sent me Magic Square's munitioner swindle. That's my most recent pickups.
Oh, nice.
Been
Good stuff.
reasonably slow, waiting for some. I've been buying stuff for other people, Christmas and whatnot.
You can F other people. It's about yourself.
It's true.
Yeah.
I
But
just buy them
you
stuff that I
also-
would like.
But you also get a lot of toys from people, right?
Free ones.
Yeah, all the time. I mean, manufacturers just send me stuff. Like I don't even ask for it. Like I said, like I didn't buy any of this stuff. I mean, funnily enough, like 3 of them I didn't buy. You sent some, and then a buddy of mine. You know what? I get shit free all the time. Everything
You don't
back
even
here
have
is
to
free.
review it.
No,
And you don't have
I don't even have to review it well.
Just straight to the
Just
show.
like- yeah.
How about you,
weird
Ryan?
Like that.
Yeah, I mean, I got this Black Widow that I talked about, right? The $5 Widow. I wasn't gonna get this thing, and then you know what happens. You see it for the first time, you're like, oh, haven't seen that before. I better check it out, and so I bought it. I got Storm Shadow version 2. Right?
Okay.
Which it's not great.
Yeah.
First thing I had to do was pop the head off and drum around the neck peg because there was like no movement.
Hey Ryan, sorry to cut you off. I did actually announce I had a surprise for this show. So in the middle of yours, I'm gonna go ahead and introduce the surprise if that's okay.
Okay.
All right, guys, everyone who's watching, the surprise is actually very cool. So to everyone in the chat and everyone on screen, I want to introduce you to the man, the myth, the legend. Mr. Bobby Vala.
It's about
Welcome to
time,
Figure
man.
Fight
I've
Club.
been sitting in that green room for a half hour.
Dude, I didn't even see you. Like you were at the bottom layer.
What
I'm like,
the hell,
I'm about
Bobby?
to leave.
Did he at least have cookies and milk in the green room?
I don't need to hear about Ryan's pickups. Get out of here.
Oh, you want to hear about my next one? Trust me.
Ooh.
Ooh.
All
Yeah.
right. All right.
I called
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
No one knew
No.
actually. Brandon figured it out.
I just decided 2 minutes ago I was coming on this podcast.
Yeah, he did actually. Go ahead,
Oh.
Ryan. You shut
Oh,
up?
me? Back to me now?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
You said you were going to be very
You
happy.
have us
but-
intrigued.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
curious.
He's
You
all
didn't say-
flustered
well, I-
now that Bobby's on.
I got Titania. Right there. Can you full screen my Titania?
I will try.
Yeah.
Ooh, I figured it
Oh,
out. I hit the right
that's-
button.
There you go.
Yeah, I got Titania, Marvel Legend, which is fine. It's it's an okay figure.
I feel like your middle finger should move. You should move that somewhere else.
No,
Move it up and down slightly.
Yeah, just can you hum? Can you hum a song while you do it? Just
No,
here.
that's
now
it.
do it.
That's all I got. Oh, I got these.
oh,
These are from
yeah.
Ninja. He got me perverted stuff.
From the
Whatever.
goodie bag. Yeah.
Yeah.
How come Ninja doesn't send me good stuff like that?
He's been really trying.
I mean, Ryan could share some of his anal beads with you.
Mm-mm.
You're not supposed to share them.
No.
Yeah, you know.
That is going to be a soundbite. That's going to be a super chat soundbite. I'm stealing it. Ryan can share his anal beads with you.
They're not for sharing. Sorry.
Sharing is caring.
I was going to say the same thing. I guess, Bobby, do you have any pickups?
I guess so. I mean, I just got them in the mail the other day. I got some Jada Street Fighter figures. I got Cammy and
Nice.
what's his
I'm
name?
jealous, actually.
Uh,
DJ.
Me too.
DJ in. So
Okay, you could answer this for me. So those are sitting in my pile of loot, and they've been there for like a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Mhm.
I'm just
Okay.
waiting. I'm just waiting for Night Ops Senshi to land. How long?
mid to late December.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, it's
I might have to
it's
ship
$4.
2 piles of loots. Huh?
It's $4.
No, I don't do the $4 shipping. I have it sent to my PO box, so it's like 30. I'm just
Oh.
gonna ship it. I'm just gonna ship it. Screw it.
Gotcha.
I got a lot of stuff in there. It's a big one.
So, how do you like the Street Fighter figures?
I mean, they're good. I've been saying that this is one of the best, like $25 to $30 price range figures, like figure lines on the market. You know, obviously, it's like, yeah, there's import figures that are much better. You know, a Mafex figure is a lot better, but Mafex is an $80 figure. This is a $25 figure. What I love what Jada is doing. The figures they're robust. They're durable. Their articulation's fantastic. Everything functions. I've never had any issues with any of the figures. You could swap out the heads and hands easy. The deco's great, and it's like, dude, you know, yeah, the articulation again. You could get a little more range with like an import style figure, but at the same time, I'm good. Like the Ryu, like you can't get like the Hadouken like pose like perfect, because the range of motion isn't fantastic. But listen, for what you're getting, these figures are awesome. I'm really psyched to get Vega. He's my favorite. Sagat is my favorite, my second favorite. So those are coming out soon. they're interesting choices what they went with early on, like like DJ this early on. I'm looking at the back of the box and it's like, all right, well, who don't we have? All right, it's like E Honda, like they're gonna start introducing like the big figures. So E Honda is gonna be big.
Yep.
T-Hawk's probably gonna be big. Balrog's probably gonna be big. Zangief.
They showed off Sagat and Blanca. I remember seeing.
Yeah, but like
they've shown the whole roster now.
Oh, I haven't seen the entire roster.
Yep. As of San Diego Comic-Con, they've showed everyone.
They showed E Honda.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
See, I did a video at San Diego Comic-Con where I showed it, and if you had watched that video, then you would know.
I did watch it. I just may not remember.
I was talking to Bobby. He doesn't watch my videos.
I don't watch anybody's shit, man.
I know.
I don't care about the toy industry. I don't want anything to do with the toy industry. I mean, it's cool. Like, look, he comes with a real chain. Like that's nice.
That's a good touch.
Those are nice gold anal beads that you just showed.
Right. The thing I don't like is because they're $25, you don't get all of their power effects. So, like, I have my like one of my Ryu's doing like the uppercut, and it's like I want the flame on his fist. It doesn't come. These could benefit greatly from like a Mayfex stand. Like Mayfex, the stands, like the articulated stands, come with all the figures. Because of all these figures, all their power effects and things like that, you have to like put them in those poses. But good thing is I have a ton of Mayfex stands, so I could put Ryu in the spinning kick. Chun-Li upside down, like stuff like that. You have to get a little creative with the figures, which is fine. But they're great.
Yes.
Would you pay $35 if it came with a stand and like an extra blast effect?
Probably
articulation.
Yeah, probably. Yep. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, it's like the exclusives they put out for like, was it like LA Comic Con? They had a little bit more stuff in them.
They had more,
like
diorama
destructible environment stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I have all of them too. I just haven't opened any of them yet. I need to get on.
How deep in the colorways do you guys want to go with those? Like player 2, player 3, player 4? Like they're pretty deep. It's almost like 3 or 4 of each character in just different colors.
I've already got 3 Chun-Lis. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how. I might just get one player 2, leave it in package, and that's in the back of the display. And then I have the main character in the front.
Yeah.
Because supposedly, I think they were saying by next year, like we should have basically by the end of the year, all the characters at least once will be out. So they're going to do more and more and more. So it's just how deep do you want to go with the colors, I guess.
There's a question in the chat from Toyamic Displays. Bobby, have you gotten any Monster Force figures? And what do you think of them if you have?
Absolutely not, and I won't. I don't support companies that swipe people's designs. Sorry. Listen, I know people are real excited about them because you got, it's like, ooh, shiny things, cool.
Mm-hmm.
That guy, let me tell you something, and I've said it before, I've been very open with it. I do not support companies that operate the way they operate. No, thank you. No, thank you. Just because you don't know who the owner of something is, doesn't mean you can take ownership of it and think it's yours. The world doesn't work like that. So,
I agree with that. Yep.
That's my hot take.
Now, Poe in the chat is also asking about Storm Collectibles are making the Street Fighter 112 scale figs. Any ideas of how that competition might go?
I mean, it'll be a much higher price point.
No, it's not. They're $30.
They're $30. Yeah.
For real?
They're 112, right? They're not the usual Storm 112, which is like a 10-inch scale figure or whatever.
Yeah.
They are gonna scale with Jada, and they're gonna be $30.
But who are they doing? That's the thing. It's like if
they're doing like Street Fighter. I think they're starting with Street Fighter 6.
Okay, because if you're Jada and you're like, hold on, I got the license. All of a sudden, you're just.
It's a different game they're doing.
Storm is overseas, and they're an overseas company, and they're. I think Capcom broke the license down per video game.
Got it.
So Jada has Street Fighter 2 Turbo or Ultra, and then Storm has some new Street Fighter. They're starting with Ryu and Ken.
Yep. They showed off Ryu and Ken already
Mhm.
images.
So like anytime anyone gets a GI Joe license, they start with Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow. It's like, just stop. It's
Gotta
too
happen.
easy.
I mean, Jada started with Ryu and Chun Li though,
Mhm.
so they did something different, well, somewhat different. I'm glad they introduced Chun Li first because that's my favorite Street Fighter character.
Anybody gone in on the Jack specific Streets of Rage figures?
Oh,
Smaller
Nope.
scale. I just want the Rue so I can put it beside Desert Rat. That's all I know.
I want that one too, but I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, that's the only one I want.
Oh, yeah.
I want Rue so I can sit him beside Desert Rat.
They got a kangaroo and boxing gloves.
Mm.
That-
Those I've been tempted on, Bobby.
oh,
The
This
PlayStation
is-
the master.
This is like definitely on my top 5 toys of the year this year. 100%.
It's a great figure.
Yeah.
I have it.
Might be one. However, she's got visible pins in her knees. That's the only thing that like is keeping her from being absolutely perfect. And she's a little small, like she's import size, which I don't like.
But
I
for
think the whole line is that
for
way, though.
Spin Master's first time out the gate with a
Mhm.
6-inch figure,
hmm
it's pretty good.
It's a fantastic figure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did a really
I
good
want
job.
to get that. I enjoyed the game, especially the first one. So I'm
Oh,
thinking
dude, I
about
love the
snagging
games. The games are
Yeah.
phenomenal. Yeah.
Yeah, no, they did a really good job. I have most of them. I don't have the 2-pack. That oh god, what is it? The Us one. When there were like the zombie walkers everywhere.
Last of Us.
Last of Us. That's it.
Oh man, love
The
that
Us.
game.
So,
First one, love the first.
I have the
Last of Us 2.
Limb Toys. I have their Last of Us figure set, and that's pretty decent.
It probably won't go this far, but I would be very interested if Spin Master would do some of the beasts from the game, like even some of the small ones to start off with, because that's like the whole concept of the game. You know, the hunting and everything.
Mhm.
Those would be really cool. I'd get a few of those.
Right on. Are they? What else has been released through the PlayStation line? They did.
Kratos.
God of War. Kratos.
Oh, they did Kratos.
God of
Okay.
War, Atreyu,
Alloy, which is the one that Bobby just showed off.
Mhm.
and the Last of Us 2-pack.
Yeah.
They had Kratos' son.
Atreyu.
I don't know his name.
Yeah.
Then there's another one.
Atreus, something like that.
Atreus. Yeah.
There is another one that went with Alloy. It was an African American guy. With the
Oh, yeah, that'd be a good one. That guy, that's the guy that passed away, right? I can't think of his name right now.
and
can't
then
think of his
SM
name.
Toys, the Ghost of Tsushima. That
Oh,
was-
that's
Oh
right.
yeah,
They
I got
did
that
go-
one.
yep.
I got that guy.
Mm.
I have that. I haven't opened it yet. I have a long list of openings I have to do.
Nice. That's a great
You know-
game too, by the way. Ghost of Tsushima.
Illustrator, we didn't talk about your pickups. What'd you get?
I mean, literally today, I found another one of these at Target. The golden bats. I just think the color scheme's cool. I don't need any more bats. They've just been repainted like a shit ton, but
Mhm.
something about the gold and the black is just pretty striking on the shelf. So found one of those.
That's Iron Grenadiers, right? That color scheme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys see Woody 222's Iron Grenadier like army build? He's got like
No.
40 of everything. It's
Holy crap!
wild. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like
I saw
that's his favorite.
I saw
Joe.
someone put a Destro head on one, which, well, at least with the black and red color scheme, it looked amazing. And I was like, I need to do that same costume.
Yeah, it's cool because these have the clear chest piece that people were like 3D printing and stuff that the other ones didn't come with. So it's pretty neat.
I believe it's pronounced Iron Grenadier.
Nadia.
My bad.
But yeah, I got the only other thing that came in the mail was the other day from the Hono Toys line, this like the new sub line from Sideshow. It's this Wolverine.
Whoa.
And for the price, like 150 or something. This dude's phenomenal.
That looks awesome.
Yeah,
It's
that's a great look.
That looks really good.
stupidly good.
Dice
It's got
cast claws?
no, they're plastic. I am worried about those. Like if this shelf dove and these snapped, I'd be very upset. So, but he's got that seamless, the arms, and they. I've never really messed with these that much, but like they're really good.
I'm always scared of that plastic over time, like getting broken up, the joints.
I
if
feel you
bend
on
them up.
that.
Like Bobby's
But
Mezco Batman.
Don't
Yeah.
even.
Did that happen to Bobby?
Yeah. After standing in a static pose for 2 months on my shelf.
Ah,
Good job, Mezco.
Yeah, I mean I'm interested in more of these. I know the Magneto's coming out. There's a Spider-Man, but it doesn't even come with much. That's why they got the price down. Just another pair of fist hands, but he's got the 3 interchangeable faceplates,
Cool.
which is pretty neat.
And does he
Go ahead.
scale with like Hot Toys? Same scale?
Yeah, he's 1/6 scale. He looks great next to the. I had him fighting with the Sabretooth from Mondo. Even though it's like
Oh, yeah.
cartoony, but it was a
Yeah.
cool shot.
Nice.
But I mean, he's sick. The texturing is really good on the cloth too. It's not that like soft, cottony feel. It's actually like it feels like it's textured like a plastic, but it's like a rubberized suit almost. I mean, these are dope. If you guys are on the fence and you like this scale, I would go for it for sure. What's really cool is it comes with a base, and there's a insert piece that goes behind them, and you can slot in comic books, and it
Oh, nice.
locks
Okay.
in.
that's
pretty
kind of
cool.
cool.
Yeah.
This was what,
display options.
Mondo?
No, this is Hono.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, it's like this new subline from Sideshow or Hot Toy.
Well,
But
I don't appreciate you showing me that because I want one. So
So these first two, they did brown suit, and this one they went really fast, and they came out. There's another one out right now, but he only comes with the unmasked head, and not this head. So everyone's kind of pissed about that.
Gotcha.
But it is what it is. And that's all I got.
Okay. And then I guess I could show off some pickups. I got my Valaverse box in today. Thank you, Bobby.
That company sucks.
I'm so behind
like
on my openings. I still need to open my last
but-
series of Valaverse.
I bought 2 Pandoras, so let's see if I got the bloody one or not.
Oh, nice. That looked like kind of a small box for you. Like usually,
Because he stocked up at
was it?
Legion Con.
I was at Legion's Con.
gotcha.
That was a whole suitcase. I can't even tell. No bloody. Damn. I never have luck at those, man. I have like 12 bone collectors, and none of them are bloody that I know of. There's one box I haven't opened yet.
Well, when I see your name, I purposely make sure I don't send you the bloody ones.
Yeah. But you keep trying. You got to keep
mean-
trying over and over.
Yep, nada. Damn. I know it's funny. You restricted me at Legion's Con. You told me not to buy. You cut me off at 3.
Well, yeah,
Pandoras.
there's 1,000 other people there that need to get one too.
But
Very
I
selfish,
want more.
actually, when you think about it.
I mean, right? But yeah, no, I got some cool stuff here. I'm looking forward. The hands pack I was really looking forward to. I mean, you know your
Those-
own stuff.
Those
so I
are
guess-
fun. Those are
Yeah.
fun.
And then I was at Retro Toy Con 2 weeks ago. I
It
did
was
get this.
last weekend.
Last weekend. Sorry, I did get this.
What is
Is that NECA?
It is a NECA. Yes, I know.
Oh,
Don't judge me. But it's a Michelle
being
Pfeiffer
judged.
Catwoman, 1/4 scale, which got a really good deal on it. Honestly, that's probably the only reason why I bought it. Otherwise, I
You're
wouldn't
still
have
on
bought
the fence about opening it.
it. I am completely on the fence. It's going to show up at IshCon, probably.
Oh, well, there you go.
I've already received offers on it, actually. Then I got this. The Hot Toys Black Widow.
Does
To
that have
actually-
rooted hair or sculpted hair?
That's a good question. Rooted hair.
Does it look good?
I
Is
only
that
looked
carpet
at it.
or drapes? We're talking about carpet, right?
Right.
You could open her up.
Hey,
And
this
I
might
don't
be a
know.
record. Is this the first hot toy you're actually opening?
No,
all the
I've
ones you
opened
have?
others up too.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks pretty okay.
Yeah, it looks decent.
I've seen some that looked horrible, and I'm like, that's a hot toy with the rooted hair. But that one,
Yeah,
looks
that's like
alright.
the old way they
Oh,
did it.
if you look,
which
I
is
need to
still
brush
pretty
her
good.
hair. Where's Chad?
With- yeah, one
Playing
of
with
the
my
little pink
dollies.
Barbie combs.
Yeah, I might
Yeah.
actually have one upstairs.
Oh yeah. Speaking of carpet matching drapes, Chad's in the room. What's up, Chad?
wait, Chad shaves his head bald.
I was just gonna say
What
that.
I didn't misspeak.
So you're saying
His
he's
carpet matches his drapes.
hardwood floors. He's got laminate flooring,
he's laminated, Chad.
linoleum.
And then I also picked up, I can show this one off too because I got a crazy deal on this one. And of course, I can't find the other part of it. Come on. I got this.
Oh, that sucks.
That shitty line.
Yes.
I got a great deal on this actually.
What do those go
It was
for?
a Ross, wasn't it? I bet it was
Is
a
that-
Ross.
Definitely
Yeah,
a
I got
Ross.
It was definitely a Ross.
Actually, it was TJ Maxx.
Oh,
Was that the OG? That was the OG, right? The first one.
Which one?
No, that was the reissue.
That was
the
a reissue.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's some glare. I couldn't
Yeah, no,
see.
TJ Maxx was good to me when I went. I found a lot of goodies there.
yeah. You made me remember that I haven't opened up my Series 5 yet. Some fan I am.
What are you
Oh, man.
waiting for?
What am I
I-
waiting for? I've
It's
been
our worst
gone.
line ever.
Are you showing something off, Kato?
No. Oh God, I'm huge. Never heard that before.
Giant.
Oh man, yeah, no, the the football players are really cool. Harbinger Studios, Studios did a good job.
Yep.
They did a really good job
Yeah.
with it.
I appreciate good engineering, and it doesn't even take much. But like, I love how they did the shoulder pads because they're like squishy, and it feels how like real shoulder pads would flex out of the way.
Right.
Where like, sometimes a company like would attach it to the shoulder, and it would like rotate and be all like stupid. So like,
Right.
I like how they did that. It was pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, Rob is doing cool stuff, man.
100%. Since I'm gonna ask some of the questions that I had planned to ask, now we have Bobby in the mix too, so it works out really well. What are some of your favorite toy lines to collect? If anyone says Action Force, we know why you're saying it. It's fine.
Yeah, no, you can't say Action Force now.
Who goes first? You go first? I go first?
Yeah, we'll start with We'll start with Bobby.
Okay.
We're
Go ahead,
talking vintage or modern?
Whatever. What's your favorite
Mo-
toy line?
Modern, it's Mafex, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
I dig the Jada stuff. That's about all I'm collecting modern. I mean, I can't say I just got into them because I bought them over the years, but I just started going heavy onto Mythic Legions. And I'm like, this might be bad. Other than that, it's like
I have a
No,
box
but-
for you, Bobby.
now that Mezco kind of did me dirty, I'm like, you know what? I got my shipping notification for Indy. That is my last figure. I just got their mech suit and I reviewed it and I was not too kind. So now it's like I kind of replaced them with other stuff. But
You got that Gomez mech suit?
I did. I got it
Oh,
at Legion's
wow.
Con. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I
That's a
just
good
did
figure
the-
too.
Huh?
That was a good figure. What happened to it?
The mech suit was not good for $400. Let me tell you something. For $400, this thing better come out and like give me a massage or something. I mean, it's
Massage.
there were things, and you'll see it in the video when we post it. There are things that are like simple engineering things that a seasoned designer would have caught and said, we could fix that. We could adjust that articulation, move that part, make that part separate so that this moves here. Like the range of motion on some of the parts, I was like, for real? Like, what are we doing here? Now, granted, listen, their deco, their accessories, it's off the chart. It's always amazing. They just want you to make this thing a statue, and that's cool. That's your thing. But I've been pretty hard on them just because, like, listen, 89 Batman, Justice League 3 or 4 pack, whatever that was, like the waiting time, the price, and then the quality. Listen, man, you can't have 2 good figures for every 5 you have out. Yeah, the shadow up here is amazing. It's an absolutely perfect figure. But I can't get behind everything. That's why I said, like, the last one I'm ordering is indie. See how that goes, man. It's like they're gonna have that shitty leather, huh?
That one should be coming out soon.
I just got my shipping notification, but it's like it's gonna have that shitty pleather jacket, which is gonna disintegrate in less than a year, just like the Nightmare Batman did. So, to me, I'm not really looking forward to it. Their likenesses, their actor likenesses, have been dog shit lately. And
Wolverine.
I want them to do awesome. Like, I want them to be awesome. I love what they do. I love what they represent. It's just there's just too much that they're doing that I'm like, you could do better. Like, you could absolutely do better. 89 Batman alone, did me dirty. But just back to what I'm collecting. I mean, yeah, as far as I don't collect much modern. I buy a lot of vintage stuff. I buy modern stuff just to see like what's out there, what people are doing. Like I got that girl. Even though I've never played the game, I don't even know what it is, but I heard it's a great figure. But so if figures are good, like Ryan today called me. He's like, "Hey man, I'm at this store. I'm gonna get this Black Widow for you." And I'm like, "Okay." He goes, "It's a really good figure. You should check it out." So I'm like, "All right, cool. I'll check it out." So you got to stay on top of what's coming out, what people are doing, so you don't get stale, and will keep you on your toes. But yeah, mostly I'm a vintage guy. I just picked up a massive collection the other day. Wait till you see that video. There's some gold in that collection.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. How about you, Ryan?
Same, dude. I love Mayfex figures. I'm always looking forward to the next one. Eradicator just shipped.
Right. I got my shipping notification too.
Yeah, so Eradicator's coming.
I bought it twice again, Ryan.
You got to back up. Yeah, you got to back up.
Yeah, I guess.
I totally forgot to order Eradicator.
I think I got you covered.
Yeah.
You want to sell me an Eradicator, Bob?
I could take care of you on that one.
Did you order? Did you order that Nightmare Batman that just went up?
I did, and I made sure I only ordered it through Andrew and not Big Bad also.
Right. Yeah, Mayfex. I mean, I've been collecting Marvel Legends for 22 years now. So Legends, Action Force. I think those are my favorite lines. Oh, and Jada Street Fighter. Man, I love Jada Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I gotta mention them.
Okay.
Man, I think this figure might be pulling me into Mythic Legions a little bit. Before, I just, I have a handful in my Asgardian display.
Okay.
But these Snake Men are going to get me. I love this thing. So,
yeah, I'm excited for the new wave. Let's see. Let's see how the plastic is. That's really the big question mark.
It feels great on this Snake guy.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah. Ankles are a little loose, but I know how to fix that. It's not a big deal. But other than that, everything seems great.
Got you. Kato?
I'm a sucker for Mythic's Figura Obscura. It's about the only thing that I really go all in on for Mythic. Is they just do some crazy stuff that is like Monkey King was, aside from him falling apart at the waist, which was pretty terrible, but he looks great. I'm excited to see what they're going to do tomorrow.
Yeah,
But,
they got one tomorrow, right?
Yeah. It's going to be more of the. I'm guessing. My guess is. I mean, the quote is from the Ghost of Christmas Past, so it's either going to be Ghost of Christmas Past, Scrooge, or I would love for them to do a Scrooge and Christmas Past 2-pack and knock them both out at once. But we'll see.
Oh, they're doing a drop tomorrow?
Yeah, figure.
9 a.m. Yeah, they're Christmas.
So when it sells out, and then the day after they're like, oh wait, we put some more. We found some more. We're gonna put some more.
We found some more. Yeah,
It'll sell out, and so I'll get it like Tuesday when they do the third.
You'll be
when
fine.
They do we found some more in the warehouse.
Yeah, I'm not setting an alarm or anything. If I'll get it some way or another. But I just like their thought process on the Figura Obscura stuff. I don't really go in deep for the this regular Mythic Legions.
Cut that part.
For the Mythic Legions. Yeah, that'll be another super chat. I don't really go in deep. But yeah, Savage Crucible. I mean, present company excluded. Obviously, I don't want to. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I collect a lot of stuff. I've especially on the indie. I've obviously focused more on the indie toys line. Animal Warriors of the Kingdom, Max Force, Mythic Legions. I search through 5K toys for anything that's just weird and random every once in a while. And as far as Mofex goes, pretty much just the reign of Superman stuff, because that's like a pretty nostalgic point in my life of collecting comics, was the reign of Superman. That was, I bit in heavy when that hit the news cycle in in the mid 90s, and I was like, what? They're killing him.
I was in 5th grade.
Shut
Where
up.
were you in 5th?
I was like in the 11th grade, or maybe even a senior.
Are you that much older than me? Really? I didn't know that.
What year were you born?
81.
What's your social? Your mother's maiden name?
4/20/69.
What you were born in 81?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm that much older than you.
Okay.
1975.
Wow. Old as
Okay.
Wow, don't sound so depressed. Jeez. Yeah, that's right. I'm creeping up on the year that there will be a finger. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
Well, I think Ryan's at that age already, so.
Mm-mm. He's at that age by choice.
What?
You have to go to the doctor.
No, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, he gets it.
Cough.
I think they lowered it.
But
to
yeah,
like
that's
40
pretty
now.
much what I mean. I collect a little bit of everything. I mean, I've not really kind of fine-tuned my collection at this point into saying if I see something cool, I'll get it. That I think is cool, I'll get it. Yeah.
Nice. How about you, Illustrated? Oops, sorry, kid, I cut you off.
No, that's it. I'm good.
I mean, other than just the normal stuff that we all pretty much collect, what really gets me pumped is the new stuff that I don't collect that I'm getting into. So like I'm really fascinated lately by what YOLO Park is doing with the Transformers. I've got a couple of them, and they're just really fun to like put together. Not too intricate. It's not quite model kit. It's just enough like work where you're like satisfied with it. But then when you hand it to somebody, if they would never know it's a model kit because it feels just like a high quality figure. I mean, it's delicate, but it's weighty. I got the die cast ones, and those are really fun. So I got a couple of those, and then I scour 5K toys for just like what kind of random weird ass like thing do they have that's like decently priced, and I love that. I stay on 5K just browsing.
I do the same thing like twice a month.
Yeah, because it's like every day you refresh and there's something new, and you're like, what the hell is this?
Yep, some weird, cool, random thing. It just looks awesome.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
the Scarface that I have up here was just I just saw him on 5K. I'm like, cool, I'll get him.
Wait, they have a new Scarface?
Yeah, it's like a Mezco kind. It comes with a desk. He's got soft goods. He's
How old is it though?
I just got it this year.
Holy shit, I missed out on it. Well, I only started collecting, I guess, the 5K stuff this year though. So, damn, I've been looking for a Scarface.
You guys get these on 5K?
It's on my
That
list.
Shazam looks great, and that Kingdom
Yeah.
Come Superman is too.
Yeah,
It's on my list.
I got to scoop Shazam, but I have the Superman. He's fantastic.
This is everything Mezco should be.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Well, Ryan, that's like we both have that Joker, that Ledger Joker that's right here.
Yeah. 5K.
Great, like one of the best figures ever made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
Yep.
This Daniel Craig James Bond, flawless.
Yep.
So good.
Yeah,
I got
that's
that
a good.
one.
Yeah, it's a really good James. I got the deluxe one.
That's what I got that too.
Yeah.
Well, what helps is like I remember like many years ago, you were like taking a huge gamble buying stuff like that because it was like actually like bootleggy and stuff now.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, every once in a while you'll get a dud, but I mean, I have basically full confidence with most of the stuff I buy on 5K and a lot of it's not even unlicensed like the Supermans and the
Shazam.
those are licensed. Yeah.
Did you get that Kratos? Is that what Kratos? What he is?
That's the new one that just got announced. Or
No, who's the guy from the
Gods of War or God of War?
Yeah,
Kratos,
yeah.
Kratos. That's the new Kratos that just came out.
Yeah, I got that one like a month or two ago. Besides the big magnets in the shoulders, other than that, he's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to do another giveaway. It's that time.
Nice.
Damn.
So let me, yeah, I got 4 I announced. So let's bring it up. #Wolvie. We're going to be giving out.
And I hope all of
can
you
enter on
lose.
every single one.
Wow.
Mezco Wolverine. All yours to the lucky winner.
You know,
Again,
what's
I
crazy-
wish none of you luck. I hope you all lose.
What's crazy is I get the licensing and stuff, but that new Hugh Jackman Wolverine is like almost the price of that deluxe Wolverine with the base and everything. Like $20 difference is pretty wild.
Yeah.
The gap between like fairly high end independent figure or after whatever you want to call it and retail has shortened to the point that there's almost no reason not to buy a better figure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, 100% agreed.
That's my preaching. Sorry.
Hashtag
Hallelujah.
Wolvie.
Holy shit.
Sorry.
I like how Mrs. Figure Fight Club put in for the Wolvie.
I know. It's probably my son actually thinking about it.
Oh, gotcha.
My 8-year-old likes to watch on her phone.
Rigged. It's just so you can keep it.
Yeah.
It's all rigged.
I mean, I have
Go to the
like
judges.
I have like 4 of them. So normally, if I would win, I would just put it back up for a redraw. Most of my collection is made of Mezcos, third party, mostly with soft goods. I mean, at this point, a shit ton of Action Force Valaverse figures. I mean, Bobby, how many I bought from you from the cons.
Good man.
Yeah, I mean, they're great. I just got to open them and just start customizing them.
Whoa.
I mean, I have like 12 triggers. I have one custom of a Wolverine trigger sitting over there.
Good the way they are.
No, yes, but the army build, right? The army
Don't
build.
deface them.
I mean, I bought a bunch of these too, just because they're going to be part of my Swarm group.
You
Nice.
got to save those comments when the creator's not on the stream, man. God.
I have it's a double-edged sword with customizing for me.
Yeah.
It's just there's something about what the figure is meant to be right out of the box, and then it's just like then I see people doing some custom stuff, and I'm like, it's pretty amazing. Seeing the stuff at Legion's Con, I'm like, cool. But then it's also just like, well, that's my work. Like,
Yeah.
it's my work that you did. It's like if I bought a comic book and then just started like redrawing on the pages. Like I'm like, I don't like that pose. I'm gonna redraw that. It's like, no, man, it's the way it was meant to be.
Well, I mean, the thing is, I'll definitely have one of each of the figures. But like I have like 8 sidewinders.
Jeez.
Wow.
I have. There's probably more. I'm just saying a number, right? Honestly speaking.
I mean, he's the sleeper figure of the series.
Oh, I know, and like the fact that he had brown skin, I love that. So one of my custom heads is gonna go right on that in a heartbeat, and then just making an army. So you gotta have the good guys and the bad guys. That's how I look at it. So, and not that
That
I'm
reminds me,
saying
Bobby,
brown skin people are bad guys, but I'm just saying.
Bobby, did you ever see the action farce Kato? From
Nice.
from
Nice.
yeah, it's ridiculous. I'm not proud of it. A Reed
Was that a
Richards
selfie?
head.
Oh,
No, God, I did I did a selfie series as like an experiment, and it looked like I had vitiligo. It was horrible.
Well, Jeremy Jernigan did one, and it looked just like Adam Sandler. It was.
That's about
It was
right,
crazy.
though, right? I mean, it's
They're both
perfect for
Jewish.
jujitsu.
Yeah.
It's crazy how bad those turned out when you have like dudes in their house with like an Xbox Kinect scanning their own heads and putting out like phenomenal head scans. It's just I don't think that technology was ready to do those. the way they did.
It wasn't ready when I was there, and they were talking about it in like 2016. It wasn't ready, and I'm like,
Yeah.
we're a good decade away here. But I think the problem is because they need to apply the paint. They're like, we need a technology that prints and paints at the same time, and it's just not there yet,
Right.
at all.
Like, you couldn't have asked for a more generic white dude head sculpt than my scan, and it comes back like I've gotten spousal abused and stuck on a Spidey head. Or a Spidey frame. It was absolutely horrible. I kept it just because it's hilariously bad. But yeah, it was not good.
All right, we got 42 entries for #Wolvie. Might as well swing it.
Yeah, I hope you all lose.
Hope Kato wins.
Yeah,
Good luck, Kato.
I'm completely selfish.
Thank you, Brandon.
Aw.
Chad Beard won it. Wait a second. Is Chad allowed to put body parts into this thing?
I know
As
who
long as
that
the
is.
body
That's not
part
Chad.
subscribes.
That's right.
That's
You
not
have
the
to
same
be
Chad.
subscribed. You have to be subscribed to win.
And you have to hit the like button.
Yes. So smash that like button, guys.
Sign
Chad's
up for the
beard.
newsletter.
I hit the like button twice. Does
And
that count?
Join the OnlyFans.
Yeah, hit it twice for good measure.
That's right.
All right, we got one more giveaway, and I'll show it what it is now. We could do the hashtag in a little bit, but I hurt myself. What is this? The Vamp. Clutch with Vamp.
Damn.
So
Does it come complete with $400 worth of gridiron add-ons?
no, it does not.
It was
Sorry.
Scam?
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
But yeah, no hashtag, or I guess we'll do #Vamp in the eventually. Actually, let's just do it now, so I won't forget later.
I'm actually not going to enter this one.
That's surprising. Why, Kato?
No, I already have one.
I was gonna ask you about that.
This is my only
I
one.
want to ask you, Bobby, about not to get into the gridiron stuff, but I am curious because, like, from going to Legions Con, right, and you saw all the customs there, everybody printing like, I mean, they were wild stuff. You had like the crab guy and like a whale head and all the weird random stuff. How would you compare stuff like that to like what Gridiron's doing? I don't know any of the history or anything, but just if someone just out on the outside looking in and just seeing like printed parts, how would you like compare them to unsatisfaction?
I mean, my disdain for Gridiron. Now, listen, and I've said it. I even said it on the video where I kind of like laced into them a bit, which that was like 3 years ago. They phenomenal sculptors. Whoever's designing their stuff is amazing. I think one, you are incredibly overpriced. You know, so it's like just ripping people off for stuff that's, you know, deforming over time. And then what I didn't like was, you know, my friend had got it was like this big 30 cal on a wall. I saw the listing. The thing was like $50 something or $50. And they were like, yeah, it's, you know, 30 cal mounted and it's made of, you know, this high-tech resin and modeling foam. And I'm like, motherfucker, that's a gym mat. That's a gym mat. Like, let's be honest here. Like, let's be honest here. So I just didn't like that. And I you know, I took the opportunity, and it pissed a lot of people off because there's a lot of people that buy Action Force and Classified that buy the Gridiron stuff. And it's like, I get it, but you know, it's just like you can buy one of my things for $12 and get 15 weapons and buy, you know, spend $15 on one weapon for them. And it's like I heard horror stories. People are like, you know, I got it on the shelf and the thing's warping. And, you know, it's like, oh, or this broke, or, you know, it's just like, yeah, man, like 3D printed stuff just isn't there yet. We're just,
I agree.
We are just not there yet. Now, the Legion stuff is interesting. Like, I'm looking, I got the crab guy. When you're doing heads, larger, thicker stuff, they hold up. They're a bit more robust. You know, I guess, yeah, there's really no, like, as far as like, what's the difference? I mean, no, it's all just like enhancing the community. But now I don't know, because I'm not deep enough into the Legion stuff. Is there like a Gridiron version of some company for Legions?
There's a lot of guys, and honestly, so there's like this unwritten rule where there's like certain components of the figure that like it's very frowned upon to print.
Gotcha.
Like their joint structures. I can't remember all of them, but they don't want you modifying certain parts.
Got it. Yeah, I noticed like the stuff I have, it's like, all right, well, there's definitely some basic parts that always stay, and then, you know, you build around that or on top of it, which is cool. It's cool that there's like almost like an unwritten rule in the community. It's like, well, okay, well, you got to have the base for it. Now, something like Gridiron, it's like, you know, they need a base, and the base is Action Force and Classified. Now, Gridiron wouldn't be around if Classified or Action Force wasn't around, because they weren't around before, or maybe they were, but they weren't doing like this stuff. So it's like they need other companies to do their stuff. So that's why I was asking if there was like a company for like Mythics that's producing high volume stuff. And I say high volume, it's probably a couple hundred, but hand painted high volume stuff for that purpose. Now I saw a lot of guys, you know, selling, like the crab guy, he sold like unpainted parts and stuff. But I just didn't see anything like the magnitude of Gridiron.
There's like Wolf King Customs has been around for a minute, but nothing you would find on like Big Bad, or like that's pretty huge for. Yeah,
I was shocked when I started seeing Gridiron stuff on Big Bad. I'm like,
same. Yeah, I was like,
you're selling 3D printed stuff, like the tolerance and the durability. It's not plastic. It's not manufactured. It's 3D printed. And I know people are going to be like, well, it's still manufactured. No, it's not. It's not, you know, injection molded plastic. It's just not manufactured in steel tools to make a product. You know, and like, I don't know, I just see people like, you know, they bitch about the Vanguard. Oh, it's so overpriced. Then they'll buy a vamp for $100 and then buy, like Kato said, a couple $100 worth of, you know, add-on parts for the vamp. And it's like, okay, well, it's still smaller than a Vanguard, but now you just spend a whole bunch of money. You know, people that buy the Firefly, let me make a vintage Firefly that the figure's $25 and the upgrade set was $40. So for $65, I can get a vintage Firefly. And then 2 months later, Hasbro puts out the vintage Firefly. It's like, you know, I feel bad for the people that are getting suckered into buying some of this stuff when a company will just come out and do it anyway. You know, so I think they probably rejiggered their model, but like, oh, let's just do vamp upgrade parts. You know,
I have a question for those, because I don't know, I don't buy their stuff, but is Gridiron stuff like collectible? Like, do they do runs and then it goes up in price on the secondary market, or is it just kind of like, is there a secondary market?
I can't imagine their stuff's so expensive to begin with.
Right. I was
mean,
just
I think
thinking,
there is older stuff. I do believe I've perused the site and like there is old stuff that I believe they don't like they've like retired and like don't make anymore, for like older characters. Last time I checked, but I don't really know.
Like from an outside perspective, I buy a lot of 3D printed upgrade kits for Hasbro Transformers because most of them are just hollow messes, and there's companies out there that make aftermarket kits to kind of fill in the gaps and the waffly bits for that.
Yeah,
So I mean,
those.
it's coming from a different perspective there, and I get the idea. Same as a vehicle, you buy a new Jeep off the lot, you come in, you want to buy you got to buy 50 other things to make it your own kind of Jeep. But I guess the problem I have is that I think the main problem I have is it's overpriced.
Mhm.
Like it's 3D printed and it's overpriced. If it was like a value to dollar, I'm not even saying that it doesn't look good. Like there's some cool customizing things you can do with 3D printing. I've got buddies that 3D print. I mean, I may even respect it more if they just sold the print files for other people to do than I would if they printed something, sold it for. I mean, the prices on their 3D printed stuff it's pretty unreasonable. I think as far as what you're going to add on to the vamp or the stinger or whatever. I don't know. It's just too expensive for I think what it is. And I've not bought any gridiron stuff, so I can't speak to the quality of it. But it's never tempted me to the point where I wanted to because it was so expensive. It just seemed the value to offer was way too high for me.
I mean,
That's just
my former, I guess, podcast mates, the Alliance, they both had a bunch of gridiron, I guess, prints attached to their vehicles. They look great, but like they both said, like it is kind of pricey. But that's the big question: is it worth it? Is it worth buying for that price range, or I mean, like you said, is there a resale factor as well involved? Like, can you resell it later on in the future? I would think yes. I mean, at this point, I've figured out everything is resellable. So I know like Toyomic Displays. I know he personally is big into the gridiron stuff, and he's saying that gridiron parts are they perfect? No, but the kits for customization works for him.
yeah. It's most of it's subjective, right? I mean,
Yeah.
what I feel like is expensive may not be. I don't know. I just look at something that costs that much and that it's 3D printed. If it was manufactured, if it was, maybe I could take that a little more seriously. But like, I don't 3D print. I've got buddies that do, and I buy some of their stuff, and they'll make stuff for me or whatever. It just seems it's like selling an AI song for $300. Like it just doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just me.
feel
I don't know.
I mean, if they had, I know they're doing it with Fresh Monkey Fiction. They're designing some of the weapons, but it's like, do you just make it out of plastic? Now, the thing about Gridiron is, and I think this is their model, is they can pivot quickly. It's like you could do short runs, do a couple hundred pieces, and then pivot onto the next thing, and you don't have to have that lead time of, plastic production. And it's like you don't have to pay for the steel molds. Granted, it's like steel molds versus, the spool of resin. It's not the same. It's definitely not the same. So yeah, they can just put a run out and be okay, cool. Let's go out to the next thing. Put another run out onto the next thing. So yeah, it's great for people that love it. To me, I just have certain standards and principles as far as like manufactured parts, and I'm a big advocate for the consumer. So I'm always gonna side with the consumer, and I don't, if someone's ripping off the consumer, and I'm not saying the consumer isn't smart. I'm just saying like, sometimes they're blinded by some stuff, and I get it. FOMO's real, or we see something and it's like cool, like I want that so bad, I'm gonna spend the money, and then you spend the money, and you're like, should I spend that money? Like, oh, and I got it. I'm not that happy with it. I don't know what the return policy is on it, but it's just, a preference kind of thing,
The
Yeah.
biggest
So-
thing I had to break from is my addiction to nostalgia. That's the biggest mind fuck I had to leave, was wanting a figure because I wanted representation of a figure more than I wanted a good figure. And once I did that, and I went into the independent stuff, and I started understanding Savage Crucible and Action Force and Animal Warriors of the Kingdom and folks that were doing their own thing, and I realized I didn't need 30 years of fiction to love a figure. Like, fiction helps, right? It helps connect to the figure, the Action Force comics, the AWOC comics, the figure obscura stuff with me for Mythic Legions. But breaking that addiction to nostalgia really helped me save money, because I didn't need another Spider-Man figure if it was a shitty Spider-Man figure.
You got an army build those Spider-Man figures, though, man.
I did for a long time. That was one thing that I never stopped collecting, was if a Spider-Man figure came out, I wanted it. But
Yeah.
I'm not like that anymore. But yeah, it was a hard habit to break.
It was really tough for me to pass on McFarlane's Superpowers line,
Oh,
because I
okay.
loved Superpowers and Kenner Star Wars were my two lines as a kid. Loved them.
Yeah.
And those McFarlane figures look good, man. It's like I go down the Walmart aisle and I see them. It's like, man, it's like I'm 6 years old again.
Well,
But,
it's like me with the Super 7 reaction stuff.
Yeah.
I look at that and it looks like something that I would love to collect, because it reminds me so much of the stuff I collected as a kid. Doesn't have to be highly articulated. It just looks so much like what I played with. Then I look at it and realize it's Super 7, and I'm like, I'm not fucking buying it. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
No, one of the biggest things when I was a kid collecting, I had X-Men and some random other stuff, but it was all about wrestling. So Jack's Pacific, like those Bone Crunchers wrestling figures.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I was all about that. That was like my whole childhood, just wrestling toys. Until they all got donated when I stopped collecting toys. Which I don't really mind, because they weren't that great when looking at them today. Compared to what you have today in wrestling stuff, it's a whole different level. So, but yeah, I'm still all about the wrestling stuff sometimes.
I just want to find a good Ultimate Hulk Hogan in the store for reasons.
You want like the red?
Yeah, I need
for-
the red and
I think I know.
yellow.
I think I might know why, but you want the red and yellow, not the Hollywood.
I'm not making a statement. I'm just saying, if I find that figure, I really want to get it.
Okay. But you don't want a Hollywood Hogan like in the black and white.
No, I've seen that one. The NWO Hogan. I've seen that.
Yeah.
It looks, it's pleasant, but I want good old fashioned Hulkster.
Old school. Okay.
Are any of you guys nostalgic for Iron Man and roller skates?
That is schmexy.
No,
Just,
I'm not.
So,
That
wow.
makes me feel weird in places.
Is that a real figure, or you kit bash that?
no,
That's
it's
the Secret
this
Wars.
is the new Secret Wars.
I did not
Iron
know
Man.
that. He's so flamboyant. It's
That's
great.
a nice pose.
I know.
I mean, he's that's roller skaters like
That's not Tony Stark. That's Tony Stark.
I will say
Tony,
how they've redone the whole Iron Man series compared to what Iron Man was like a couple of years ago. That plastic, doesn't it? It feels just like the Mafex plastic. How they do their Iron Man, like it's that polished, smooth, like buttery.
sometimes
Yeah,
like I think Bobby knows more about plastic than me, but
it's like just with the Iron Man that they have that with. I've noticed.
yeah,
See how shiny it is? Yeah.
yeah, it's very shiny. Most of them,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I find that interesting.
Is it just that
There's-
is it because it's glossy? Because you can put if you don't put any finish on the mold, it'll naturally come out sort of glossy like that. You can polish the mold to get that. So I guess they do it just to make it look like metal, even though it looks like just shiny plastic.
That
Yeah,
is
there's
the
no-
fanciest Iron Man.
Yeah.
There's no glitter in the plastic, and it gets swirly and twirly,
Yeah, I
This one
hate
is
the
just-
marble, the
I hate
Hasbro
this so
marbled
much.
red and yellow. It's like Iron Man figures from Marvel tend to get that marbly thing, and I can't do it.
Yeah, just paint it. Like I would rather I'd pay more for the paint, like how they did Silver Surfer, with paint, for sure.
I don't know.
That pose, though.
I can't find myself buying Marvel Legends that much anymore. Not that I
You
like.
You just
What-
got the
No,
Indian
that was
Spider-Man.
Well, that was a while ago. But anything India I will buy just because I have to represent.
I do like
Well,
how
like I said,
posable Marvel Legends are, for $25.
The gap between like the price of Marvel Legends quality versus like the Mofex or anything like that it's the gap is shortening between the quality. And it's hard to spend $30-$40 on a Marvel Legends figure when you can spend $60-$70 on something that's really, really good.
Right.
Yeah. I agree with that. We should pull the trigger on the vamp. Let's see who won
Let's
it.
go, baby.
Hashtag gridiron.
Congrats on your first stream getting 113 people watching, Abby. That's
Wow.
awesome.
I was
That's
expecting
awesome.
like 10. So this is awesome. Thank you all. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe. I have more giveaways and surprises for future episodes. All right, 49. Someone just came in last minute. 50. Oh man, I'm just gonna keep it here. We'll keep growing. Actually, I'm just kidding. We got 3,
Freaking
2,
pose.
1. I know, dude. Wow.
You got to put him in the that roller skate pose where they do limbo and they slide.
The
under
chosen
splits.
112. Congratulations.
Nice.
He cheated. Can you redraw?
He cheated? How did he
Yeah, I want to win a vamp.
cheat? Oh.
He
I have a
entered
stinger.
multiple times.
This was my only vamp, so I can't do
Okay.
that. Sorry, but
I'm
I have a
kidding.
stinger.
I'm kidding.
I can bring that out.
No.
That's awesome.
No, I'm good. I was just joking. Congrats, Chosen. Is it the same Chosen from Karate Kid?
Probably. And it's the chosen one.
Oh,
12.
12.
There'll be a Tiger Force vamp, probably.
Chosen.
You know,
Has anybody watched the latest season of Cobra Kai? Man,
Yes.
I hate that I continue watching that.
it's so stupid. I love it.
It's so bad, but so
It's so
great
dumb,
at the same
dude.
time. Yeah.
I can't spell. All right, last one, guys. If I could find it.
Is it the Shield 3-pack?
It's
No.
the Mezco 112 Justice League 3-pack.
Hashtag 3POC. Make sure
What-
you get it in before Diddy shoots it.
But I'm glad
What
I
was it
talked
again?
so
You said
highly
it
of it.
was wrong with
You
that?
should have told me you were giving one away.
Enter it. Are you looking for one?
No, I have one.
Do you
He
want
hates
another one? Oh, I know.
Listen,
I saw the video.
I want nothing to do with it.
I actually like the Flash. That's the funny thing about
The
it.
Flash.
Minus-
I like the Flash. Yeah.
I do like the
what's
Flash.
LaserPants doing up there? Getting that
Oh,
iron
gee.
proctology. That Titanus.
Titanus. Yeah, for sure.
He's having too much fun with those articulated ninja toys.
I blame
Mhm.
Ninja. It's his fault.
I mean,
Such
I
a
have,
know what
terrible
this is.
influence.
I actually have a few myself, so I get it.
Ninja's
Someone
smooth voice.
sent them to me too.
Add werewolf vampire finger. Kato's mom doesn't want Diddy. Hey, you don't know my mom. She rocks.
No.
She rocks the Diddy. She actually visited Epstein Island. It's a whole story. I won't go
Oh
into
my
it.
god.
Whoa.
So now a question here: if you guys could make your own toy line, what would it be? Bobby, we'll start with you.
Well, I'd love to do either like pirates or some sort of superhero line.
Okay.
Yeah.
pirates and superhero lines. I see that.
The problem with pirates are like cowboys. People like them. People don't like them enough to spend money on figures of them. It's just like when you talk about like a genre, it's like World War II figures will always sell for some reason. Anything like, but then it's like you get like fantasy stuff will sell. But then cowboys and pirates, for some reason, people just cannot get behind them at all. It's like I got a friend who does a 4-inch Cowboys line, but he knows it's niche. He knows the customer base isn't big. It's just if he went to 6-inch, I don't think he'd have much more customers. It's like I would love to do a Cowboys line. It's just for all the tooling and stuff, people just it wouldn't fit with anything people have. Same thing with pirates.
It's interesting you mentioned that because just literally on Tuesday, I was on Brandon's channel, the Plastic Journey podcast, where we actually talked about toy lines and like what would you kind of create or would want to make. And Cowboys came up as Cowboys and Indians came up because that's something that we haven't really seen much of. And it would be cool to have something like that on your shelf.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
How about you, Kato?
Ironically, I would make a cowboy line.
Like Jacob Kane?
Yeah. So, but to Bobby's point, I agree that a strictly cowboy line wouldn't work. So right now, me and Quentin Bedwell are working on a comic book of Jacob Kane, working on possible ideas for figures, but I can promise you that it's not just regular old cowboys and Indians. There's plenty of fantasy in there to make it more superhero-y. But I agree. Like when we first started talking about it, the worry we had was if you do like a strictly cowboys line that it's something that people want, but nobody wants to spend money on. Exactly like you said. So that's why like we're focused on the comic. And if people are interested enough and want figures, and like the figures that we're thinking about, even considering, are so fantasy oriented that it could work with different collections outside of just cowboy stuff, because I just don't think strictly cowboy would sell.
Well, you could always do like Mythic Legions does with Figure Obscura, where they reuse parts from their line to do, like you could do like Billy the Kid, Wyatt Earp. You know what I mean?
Well, like like not to spoil too much, but the storyline we have is like focused on very Greek and Roman mythological, almost biblical, actually very biblical type storyline. So like you're going to see things, and we've showed pictures of it before, you're going to see things like cowboy Cyclops, cowboy Medusa, Western style mythical figures that can work in a few different things rather than just here's a barber, here's a cowboy, here's a horse in 6-inch, because I just don't know that there's we could tweak the design and offer accessories that folks, if they wanted cowboys, like there could be an option for that, but it's not going to be the heart of it. Like you're going to see a lot more of like a giant Cyclops wearing Western gear, or a Medusa type figure that's a little more Western themed. That things like that is what Quentin and I have worked on. But the story, the comic, is where we're really focused on, and it's a lot of fun. I think folks will enjoy the comic. And
you could do a Blazing Saddles line with
that's right
existing parts,
dude. I have so many Blazing Saddles quotes right now that would get us canceled.
Oh man. Don't say any of them.
Us canceled. I offer you a Laurel and Hardy handshake. There's that. The sheriff is near. I mean, that's a great line. You can't mess that line up. That's good stuff. Great movie. Who doesn't want a Gene Wilder figure? I do.
Yeah.
I want to do a Willy Wonka figure. I want to do a highly articulated Willy Wonka figure.
I would buy it right now.
The old school one or the Johnny Depp one?
No. Gene Wilder.
Old school. The OG.
Gene Wilder.
He's got to come with little chocolate bars, though.
Well, I just think like I see people doing like one-offs. Like, what company did like Chester Cheeto?
Jada.
Jada.
Jada. Yeah.
I literally just opened mine yesterday too. It's freaking awesome.
I'm like, I want to do something like that. I'm like, would a Willy Wonka, because he's all new too, like, would enough people buy him to make it worth it, like a one-off figure? I don't know.
Well, what you got to army build Oompa Loompas. That's what you do.
Oh, that's a good point.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Yep.
army build the Oompa Loompas.
Yep.
If you made that, I'd probably have to finally watch that movie.
You have never watched.
You never watched like the original?
No, I've
Dude,
only
really
seen like
not?
the last part where he's yelling at the kid and they go in the elevator.
Oh man, it's such a
I
a
wasn't
great
even
movie.
born in this country and I've seen it. Come on, man.
Yeah.
wow.
I mean, Ryan hasn't seen Ghostbusters. He's just this sheltered individual.
I've seen good movies though. Just
Y'all don't know it, but that entire toy selection behind Ryan is all green screen. He doesn't even collect.
I was actually watching a Megan Fox movie earlier today. It was really good so far. She was like an AI.
Nobody's ever said that. Nobody has ever said that.
No, I mean just because like her acting wasn't good, the movie story was interesting because it was like she was like an AI bot.
I've seen it. It's called Subservient.
Yes,
It's decent.
yeah. I started watching that. That was interesting. I had to turn it off though because it was a sex scene, and then my kid was walking in the hallway, so I was like, all right. Ryan.
Yeah.
How about you? What would you make if you had
No,
if you could do your own toy?
we talked about this before the show, and you said I can't say an existing IP because I would take DC from McFarlane and make my own DC line. Right?
Yeah.
But what would you focus on, though?
With DC,
Did you make just 7,500 Batman?
no, out the gate, I'm doing the entire Green Lantern Corps.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
And
I'm
I'm
down.
doing Sinestro. I'm doing the villains. I know McFarlane's done a lot of those, but his figures are really wonky. They're not for me. They're not for me.
Willy
You know, you should do
I'm hoping
first-
Mafex does it.
Where's our Larfleeze for the orange lanterns? I want a Larfleeze.
Yeah.
That's what I want. Yeah.
I do the whole rainbow, the whole emotional spectrum.
I bet you would.
Emotional damage.
Real quick,
Yep.
if you wanna go large, here's a Quentin might kill me for this, but this is the latest. Oh God, that's shitty. There you go.
There you go.
There's the
Oh.
latest page of
Ooh.
Looks good.
Jacob Kane.
I still need to hit with Quentin. I'm looking for a comic book artist.
Quentin is a fantastic dude. Like
Very
he's
good.
just a good guy.
No.
We've become genuine friends. I would buy that guy a beer.
That's awesome.
Anyway,
Okay.
that's all said. But
How about
there's
you,
the-
Brandon? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Kato.
That's it. That's all I got.
Well, so we did an episode a while back on. It's funny because a lot of us thought of cowboys and Indians, but for today's purposes, I have a different take. It gets no love, and it's got me hyped getting the football figure. I would do hockey figures, full blown. Whether it's NHL, no NHL, I don't care. I want full blown hockey figures, pads.
But like
Shirts.
cloth good like jerseys or like
If I could have it all the way I wanted, I would do a Mezco style
Ooh.
hockey player with real like pads and jerseys you can switch out. You can do alternate jerseys. You can do third jerseys, whatever, home away. I'd go all the way, and basically so you can strip them down and they're in like their they can be like just regular underneath, like their
Dude.
under stuff they wear, like
Each-
Under Armour or whatever.
Each figure comes with a figure stand that's like an ice base, and if you
Yeah.
buy enough, you make the whole rink.
Build a
There you
rink. There
Build
you
a
go. or build a mascot, whatever. If you want to introduce a build a line, but a rink would be sick. Yeah.
just I wanted to share this out from Trey. Let's go Hurricanes. I know you're wearing the Hurricanes hat.
You guys are killing me.
Today we fumbled the bag today against the Panthers. It was very disturbing, upset.
Got you.
Just,
I don't-
Just
I've
do an
only been to
80s
one hockey game.
just do an 80s cartoon line for Pro Stars, and you get your Michael Jordan, your Bo Jackson, your Wayne Gretzky. That's a cartoon classic that nobody remembers.
You
I
mentioned like a Build-A-Figure mascot. Have you seen the Seattle Kraken mascot?
Yeah, it's interesting.
It looks
they're
like
not.
it looks like a Disney
Yeah.
character got lost at a pride parade or something.
Drop the
Yeah,
ball.
it's
It looks so bad, dude. It's so horrible.
Disney
Dude, they
character
had
getting
a-
lost at a
they-
pride parade. That's normal.
they had an opportunity to do really sick jerseys. I don't know what the like how wild you can make your jerseys, but I pictured like tentacles like wrapped around the arms and
Dude,
just like
I know,
something
man.
really aggressive.
Like the mascot
Like-
should have been a badass Kraken, but it's
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
fuzzy like the Seattle Sonics when we had a basketball team. They had the coolest mascot of any sport, any league, the Sasquatch. Squatch. He was the coolest. He'd
remember
come
him.
out, he'd looking like Chewbacca in a Sonics jersey, and he'd freaking jump off the springboard and slam dunks, and everyone loved Squatch. It was so cool. And now we have whatever the Kraken thing is. I think it's called the Kraken. But it looks like something from Barney or
If-
Teletubbies. It's just
if I-
bad.
If I could play for Seattle in net, man, I'd put the Clash of the Titans Kraken all over my helmet.
Yeah.
I would love a good Clash of the Titans line. Golly, that would be
Yeah.
awesome.
But I'd also to what you're saying about the tentacles. Like I put the tentacles like coming up my pads. I think that
Yeah,
was so
yeah.
cool.
One
It
down your
must be
stick,
something
right?
like I just think they can't be, but so like intricate with the design. I don't know how it works, but
I mean, they could have went with a better color.
It's
Like,
always
right now you
greens
got the,
and blues in Seattle.
you got all the
Every
Utah
team.
suffering with the Utah hockey
Yeah.
club because they don't got their name yet.
Which is so silly. I was like, guys, really? You couldn't think of a name by the start of the season?
Yeah. Well, I know maybe part of the issue was because they did the Fanatics switchover,
Mhm.
so they had to already like start making those jerseys. How
Yeah, that's a
long
good point.
ago? Probably, they probably know what it's going to be called. I would assume, but yeah, I would do hockey figures, and if not, if I couldn't do NHL, maybe I would do some kind of like street hockey, like just generic, like a bunch of pads and a bunch of just gear.
Like the goon, the wrestling goon, but like obviously more
kinda, but,
calculated
you know,
and better.
Something.
Remember,
maybe
remember when
maybe you
ESPN
combine
had the
that.
roller hockey league where they had the sloped wall up the back?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
Shit.
Yeah.
Do like a fun like NHL Street. Remember those old EA? Was it EA
Yeah,
that did those
yeah.
games?
You-
Like
You're gonna do the Mighty
Street.
Ducks. You're gonna make the
Yeah.
Mighty Ducks.
All yeah.
Dude,
Might
that's
get
what I'm
on that.
saying. Mighty, dude. Again, like Mezco, I'll give them a chance if they release, like they're doing the Rangers. You give me a 5-pack Flying V Mighty Ducks full gear. I'll pay
100%.
whatever,
Exactly. that'll be
whatever
dope.
for that. I'll pay. I don't care what it is.
Have you seen that movie, Ryan?
Which one? Clash of the Titans?
Well, the Mighty Ducks.
Yeah.
Or Clash of the Titans.
I've seen them
Or-
both.
Okay.
Yeah, I've
I
seen
think
those.
Ryan is Mormon. That's what I think. I think he's Mormon and he just doesn't watch movies. Are you Mormon?
No, I'm not Mormon.
Okay. I was just saying, like, there's a lot of movies you haven't seen, like Ghostbusters, that are against the law or something, and
Well,
Mormon.
I've seen what's the Willy Wonka? That's not against their law.
I don't know if any of it's
Is it-
against the law. I made every bit of that up. I have no
Okay.
idea if that's true.
Titan says I'm Amish.
I would
And again-
personally make a samurai line. Just all like if it's 5 figures, it'll be all samurai. Then it would like try to build a Dio piece. And then that way, if you could do like 3-4 waves, you could actually have like a complete like large Dio.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, but it has to be good articulation.
That's what articulated icons should have been. They started coming
Yeah.
with rooftop pieces and stuff, but the figures
Yeah.
were just they were QC riddled. They're kind of a mess.
So like, it was
They're
like a
a little too
3.75 inch almost. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I have some, so I mean, I use the parts though for like customizing
Yeah.
when I can.
So, in principle, would you say like, is the build a figure or build a whatever model like? I guess like we're used to it, but is that like good, or do you think it's better to put that tooling into like a better figure for cost, or like I'm so on the. I could go either way with it. I just think we've had Build-A-Figure stuff for a while, so we're always quick to want it, but there is sacrifice with that cost and tooling. I don't know if it sounds like some of us would put that in our line, our make believe line, but have you thought about doing anything
Build-A-Figure
like
is
that?
not a terrible idea as long as you don't
Yeah.
put it on shitty figures that nobody wants in order to make people buy them.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
it's not a
part of the
horrible
problem.
idea, but I mean, I'd rather just buy the figure if it was available.
Yeah.
Can we read this out loud, or is that
Go for it. Go for it.
I don't
Go
want to
for
start problems on your
Patronus.
channel.
it. No.
Nico says, "Do you guys think street humans would have come with useful toolkits for street humaning, removing copper wire, portable science lab, etc.?"
Yeah, like they come with like a sawzall to remove catalytic converters.
Hey,
Sawzall with a pawn shop price tag still on it.
Yeah, that works.
Kato, that's
1/12
not
scale meth lab would be dope.
it would be actually pretty kind of cool. I mean, they have was it McFarlane? Was it McFarlane that released the? Shit, I can't remember. Walt figure that came with the gas mask and
That was Mezco.
Was that Mezco? Oh,
Yeah,
the
they
old
made
Mezcos,
they were
yeah.
statues. They were little
Yeah.
statues, but
But
Next,
those
did some
accessories.
Breaking Bad figures, right?
no, that was
They did?
Mezco.
Yeah, that was Mezco, I think. Yeah, I used the accessories a lot because they worked out really well
Yeah,
for a lot of situations.
I didn't get to say the action figure line I would make because obviously I can't make DC,
Hmm.
Yeah.
but I mean it's in your channel name, dude. I would make Fight Club figures.
Oh,
Tyler
yeah?
Durden.
Really?
I mean, dude.
That would be dope. Yeah.
I think
Ooh,
McFarlane or Mezco made those back in the day, and they were like statue figures, kind of like
I think
Breaking
McFarlane
Bad.
did it, and they were not posable at all. They were just
Right.
like their Hollywood. What do they call them? They're
Movie maniacs.
movie
Maniacs.
maniacs. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was.
I think
about
I'd like to do them like Mayfex style Fight Club figures.
Okay. I've seen 1/6 scale of
The
that.
the Blitzway or Enter Bay 1/6 Tyler Durden and Edward Norton they're unbelievable.
Yeah.
I've been dying to buy them. They're just so damn expensive.
I saw it at Joe Lanta actually. Toy Federation had it at their booth.
Yeah. I think they have the knockoff version. I don't know if they have the Enter Bay one.
Oh shit. Okay, I didn't know.
There's a knockoff, like a third party one that's not as good, but
Okay.
I bought a bunch of 1/6 stuff from Toy Fed at Jolana.
Did you?
I did. I went down a rabbit hole at 1/6 stuff, and now I just got a shit ton of it. And I'm like, this is bad.
I started in August, and now I'm down to 15 or 16 Hot Toys right now. And I have and Joe Lanta, I bought. I don't know what the hell it was. It was supposed to be Baroness. It was supposed to be Baroness, but she's 1/6 scale. It doesn't look like Baroness, but that's what it says. But I got it for $60, so I couldn't complain. It wasn't that bad. Man, we're at the 2-hour mark already. Brian's got to go to his mom's
It
house.
only feels like 3.
I'm actually not going
What?
because my wife and kid just got home, so I missed it. Thanks a lot, Abby.
I'm sorry, dude. I feel bad now.
No, don't.
You're welcome, Ryan.
Well, this is not the in-laws, though. This is
No, the in-laws is tomorrow. Can you do a show tomorrow?
I can.
Please.
Let's do it.
For the
My
love of all
brother's-
that's holy.
My brother's leaving town tomorrow. We're going back home, so it works out well. I guess we could pull this 3-pack. Bobby's favorite 3-pack. Hashtag 3-pack, guys. Last time.
Hashtag
So I'm-
Bobby recommends.
Because Bobby said so. All right, guys. Good luck.
Thank
Thank you for the music.
Yeah. I
I have a drum roll, but it's not that great.
Nice.
Kuro.
Winner.
Dynamito.
Ooh, we're gonna Caucasian the hell out of that name, aren't we?
Congratulations, Kuro. I'm just gonna stick with Kuro.
Are you in chat? 3, 2, 1. Respond.
If you don't claim it, you don't win. I'm not going to say congratulations unless you're actually here.
Is Kuro
There you
up?
go.
There
He's
he
here.
is.
Congratulations.
Congrats, Kuro.
Right at 11:11. Nice.
Again, you guys have to be subscribed to the channel. You got to hit that like button. Holy crap! There's 119 people watching. I didn't expect this for the first show. So again, thank you very much to everyone here. If you don't have to leave, Ryan, we could keep going if you want to.
No, I'm good.
No, I'm out.
I'm good. I had a bunch of
Oh.
other questions we could have gone through.
I'm an entire bottle of wine in. Let's start offending people.
We
I do
haven't
have-
already?
Probably,
have
I
one
guarantee I have
I
someone,
mean,
but
Kato,
know,
you started the show by calling this a right saber.
it is a right saber. It was from China, and it's terrible.
It's not good. It's okay. They'll never see this.
No.
It's fine. I don't care. Listen, I've got 10,000 subscribers and 300 views. You think I give a shit at this point?
Right?
So I do have a question for Bobby. Since we've all been curious here in North Carolina, if you're going to show up at IshCon.
He just sent me a message today.
Did he?
Okay. I'd rather answer that for him before I.
He's watching right now.
I don't want to make it public. I don't want to say publicly without talking to him first.
Gotcha.
Makes
Okay.
sense. Makes sense.
Then I guess we'll bring you back next week. It'll be fun. No, I get it.
I will say I am very much limiting my shows this year or 2025.
25, okay.
I did 11 shows this year,
Was
and
that
it was
overkill?
exhausting. And I'm doing less than half that in 2025. So
Got you. Okay.
but I think just about every show I'm doing has an exclusive. So
Oh, nice. Okay.
but
Have you already
I
decided
don't want to
on
get
the
to those shows.
Yeah.
Have you decided on like some of the shows you're already yes
Yep.
to?
Yep. My next one is going to be ZoloCon. That one is an actual definite. Is ZoloCon.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. That one will have a pretty awesome exclusive.
Nice.
Yeah.
You can't tell us anything about it.
It'll have a 1 of 100 variant.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
DFW did announce that I was coming back, so I'm doing that show definitely. Legions
Oh, if I
Con,
can make
I'm also slated for, and New Jersey Toy Con in September.
Okay. Nice.
I'm going to try to strategically plan a work trip for Dallas that week for Fort Worth.
There you go.
It'll be fun.
When is DFW?
I think like June, like
June.
26, 27, 28, something like that.
I could try to strategically plan something too. I've heard good things about DFW. I've never been, so
It was fun.
yeah.
It was fun. Me and Ryan, we had a good time.
Hell yeah. I had a great time.
It's hot.
It was hot.
We're used to the heat here in North Carolina, so I get it.
How
You know, I
about at
guess-
the mountains where it's nice and cool? A balmy 19 degrees or something around here right now.
No, I get it. Before we go, you guys want to, shout out your shows? I know there's so many of you guys right now with shows, so go ahead, Brandon.
Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern, Plastic Journey Podcast. We just, chill, talk toys, go over some stuff. We love collection tours. Anybody who wants to stop by and show off the goods, hit us up. We love to see it. I like getting ideas from people too, because you're around your own figures for so long, and I get inspired by other people's setups to just change it up a little bit, because it's nice. Change is nice. But yeah, Tuesdays 8 Plastic Journey. That's where we
I
are.
just subscribed.
I appreciate it. Thanks. That's me and Ish, by the way. We do that. Abi was former member, but he's coming around more often, so it's cool. We were the 3 founding members, and that's pretty fun. We're also on our journey to 500, and we're almost there.
Nice.
How about you? How about you, Kato?
I talk indie toys on Tuesdays, sometime between 8 and 9.
Round 2, fight.
That's interesting.
I mean, you two are in the same time slot. I already know this. I've been trying to get
same. It's okay. Replay squad.
Yeah, replay squad. Hey.
Go watch those guys, and then come back and watch us later. I promise you, we're no threat to your subscriber count. Yeah, we hang out, we talk indie toys, and then a review every now and then of something that I bought. But yeah, just don't subscribe. It's not worth it. I'm just here to hang out with cool people that talk toys.
Oh no,
I have to
definitely
pick your brain
subscribe.
more about the Transformers, because I know you're really deep, and I'm just starting my third
I'm
party
so deep. Say it slower.
adventure. Deep. So deep.
How about you, Ryan?
What?
I mean, you could.
Who dat?
I guess you don't really need to plug your show.
3 POA podcast, Saturday, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. And Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern.
Nice. And then Bobby.
I run this awesome show called 3POA Podcast. It's my show.
Copyright.
I mean, just look for Valaverse everywhere. Instagram, Facebook. Valaverse YouTube channel is taken off. We've got new content every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. I'm trying to remember what we have debuting tomorrow. I mean, it's a pretty good show. But the stuff that we filmed, we filmed that collection that I picked up.
Mhm.
That video is gonna be awesome. The Mezco mech suit, that mech suit series we got. I did a kind of a quasi interview with a guy who used to work at Kenner on Batman the Animated Series. So we got a lot of cool stuff coming on the channel. So make sure you subscribe to that.
And that's gonna be that haul video is gonna be released tomorrow.
The what?
Your haul video.
No. We just filmed that the other day.
Okay.
Trying to remember what video is coming tomorrow. I can't remember, but
Gotcha.
yeah.
We'll definitely check it out regardless. And just want to make sure now you're subscribing to me too, right?
I think so. Let me see.
Come on.
See, don't get jealous. Don't get jealous.
Killing me,
now.
Bobby.
Get jealous now.
Of course I'm jealous. I'm always jealous.
Let's see.
All you have to do is make a highly successful action figure line. I mean, how much easier could it be?
It's tough. It's tough. Like, because I'm so immersed, like doing toys, like data as the job.
Mhm.
I tend to watch a lot of true crime and hockey news
Ooh, hockey
when I
news,
listen
right?
to stuff. So ask Ryan. I don't even listen to his Wednesday show. I'm like, I ain't got time for that.
Never.
So that's the show where you talk all the trash about him.
I wouldn't even know.
It's my Gridiron Wednesday fan club show.
Damn straight.
That's why he doesn't watch it.
Damn straight.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Well, again, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you guys being here. It means a lot. Thank you very much. And to the chat, thank you. This was, like, again, wow. I didn't honestly expect this. So thank you very much. We will see you next week. I got Nicotronus and I Am Fat Ninja on next week for a toy photography thing. It'll be a fun
Nice.
show. Maybe there'll be a surprise. I don't know yet. We'll find out. But till next week, deuces.
As we wrap up tonight's fun, the figures in talk, so we've just begun. Join us next time for thrills anew. In the world of Figure Fight Club, it's all for you. Make sure to subscribe and smash that like button. See you next week on Figure Fight Club. Stay strutting. This isn't goodbye, it's just a see you later. In the time, go check out another creator. We'll keep your figures on display until we gather here someday. Remember the tales and the laughs we shared. Here at Figure Fight Club, you're treasured and cared.